Hey guys, welcome to the stream. A couple more minutes till we go fully live.
Well, I'm live.
With picture and everything?
With picture and all the things.
Okay, then I switch over to that as well.
Recording is live, stuff is live. Can people see me? Can people hear me? Well, not see me, but see Hearts of Iron. That would be enough. It's better than seeing me, believe me.
I can concur to that. I've seen a picture. Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys, to the new DLC. Which is also including the new patch 1.05 or 1.5. Cornflakes. Oh, there it is, yep. 1.50. Cornflakes, which was... I don't remember which mission that was.
That was a mission? Yeah, they were all missions, right?
They were all missions.
Stuff. Nobody cares. One of them.
I kind of do.
We will figure that out. Somebody in chat will tell me somewhere during the stream, probably 5 minutes before the end. So today, you and me, buddy, are gonna do another co-op, which is why we played Ethiopia lately, to get used to the co-op mechanics. Because we've never done that before. And we're gonna play as China.
Yep.
You ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. One thing I like to mention is there's a new difficulty. There's an elite setting now. That is really, really bad. I'm gonna try that someday. Not to start with. I mean, today we're gonna play China. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Germany with the new focus tree add-on that you only get when you actually have the DLC. So to show that off. And I think once those two series are over, I'm gonna play around with all the other stuff that this DLC and the patch brings us. So we jump right in here.
Okay, I just googled it, and Operation Cornflakes was between 44 and 45. From OSS planned to trick the Reichspost to distribute anti-Nazi propaganda.
Alright.
That's the short of it. There's much more to read about it, but I'm too lazy. Hey, 4 Smiles. Smiler Co. Not 4 Smiles. How are you doing today? There we are, in China.
Alright.
Well, let's have a look at the national focus tree then.
No, let's start at the beginning, right where we are.
Okay.
There's already so much to see right where we are. First of all, that freaking music.
Which have quite silent at the moment.
Yeah, now again, mine is as well.
But here we could switch to the Panzerlied, which is kind of annoying. I was watching like the press released version, which was Entry Elysium streaming.
Yeah.
This one is running all the way at that time in the background, and in physical therapy today on the bike, I was humming this damn song. It's kind of stuck in my brain.
Alright, here's our divisions. So if we look at our divisions down below at the bottom of the screen, you already see there's a new icon there. Alright?
Yep. The field commander, or field...
Yeah, new army
group commander.
So, a couple things have changed. Now let's start. I've already selected all the units and put them in one army. I'm now going to select all the Coast Guard, put them in one army. And then I'm going to take all the freaking horses and put them in another army. So there we go. 24, 28, and 5. 28 is a bit too much. Let's take 4 of those and put them to the horses and make them horses. Why not? There you go. Cool. So, we're gonna take these and create an army group. So just click on plus and you have created an army group. There you go. It says it's army group pink. You see the outline, right?
Yep.
And when you actually click on that field marshal icon, you see that the details in the upper left of the screen have changed as well.
Yep.
Now, first thing, how do you add to this army group? You can just click on an army and then right-click on the field marshal, and it gets added. First and easiest thing to do.
Yep.
That took me a while to figure out.
Nope, I
so
saw
that with all of them.
That one I already knew, even though I haven't tried it yet.
You have time to watch all the things. I have to work.
True, true.
Alright, so, first things first. Now that we have all 3 armies in the group, if you look up at Chinese theater, it says there is an army group with 3. And then below that it says, here's your army group with the 3 armies. It has 9, 24, and 24.
Yep.
And on the left, upper left side, when you click on the Field Marshal, actually it has all of them selected. First, really cute thing you can do in the Field Marshal overlay, the one on top, which actually looks pretty cool with the whole gold and all the stuff around it. Next to the Select All button, switch between viewing the armies or divisions. If you click that, it shows you all the divisions, including the army icon. So you have a really quick overview of how your army is doing. That's really nice. It also says, under no commander, it says we have 9 horses, 24 infantry, and 24 infantry.
Yep.
The other infantry. We're gonna get rid of that one infantry icon in a second, because that is going to annoy me. We don't have a Field Marshal yet, we don't have generals yet, we get to that. The ledges on the side where you select the colors, they have changed. So if you click on one of them, you get a pop-up, an actual window, instead of this thing sliding in and out.
Yep.
I'm gonna quickly set some colors here, just because I can.
I'm guessing I'm being the Coast Guard in the end, so I'm gonna choose this color.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You
can also give yourself a nice little icon, like the anchor or whatever you want, something.
Trident, of course.
Ooh. The horses are going to be, I don't know, let's make them Army 2. Is that yeah, that's the horses. Army 2. Make them yellow.
Coast Guard.
The regular army is gonna be, I don't know, purple.
Everything is better than teal. Yeah, for Smile Lerco. The Lotter series will start soon again, as soon as the mod is updated for the new DLC and the new patch.
Let's do that. And Army 1. They get the icons up here, so everybody can see that. And if I now click the button to switch viewing army or divisions, you see all the lovely icons attached to them. And you can easily see what's what. That's really cool. I like that. So let's give this guy a Field Marshal. Field Marshals work differently now. So if you have the patch only, this is what you get. You like the select a commander screen. That's it. If you actually have the DLC, you can do a little more. So first of all, let's find a Field Marshal here. We have a lot of buttons on top now. You can sort by skill, by name. You can put in a search. If you're looking for a Panzer leader, you can just type it in. There is no Panzer leader, so it doesn't give me anything. There's a Panzer leader here. Why doesn't it select that one then? That's weird. Or do I have to do armor? Yeah, I have to do armor
because it's English.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. As long as it does it. I think there's another trait that looks the same that's actually called Panzer Leader instead of Armor Officer, because this is a Field Marshal and Panzer Leader is a general, right?
I see.
And that should work. You can sort them by attack, defense, whatever that is, planning speed, and supply consumption. That is really neat.
Yep, it is.
So I'm gonna sort them by defense because we're China and we will get attacked by Japan, spoiler alert. And it's Tu Yu Ming, that's the guy we're gonna choose. So this guy has some traits. These traits trickle down to the actual generals, to the actual armies in this army group, which is really nice. I love that feature. So you can now double up on traits. This is really cool. So for the horses, we're gonna select, I don't know.
I don't want to
promotion cost. Infantry leader experience factor, that's a good one for the infantry, but I think there's better ones than just that. Brilliant strategist, attack and planning +1. Yeah, let's use that guy.
Well, I'm using the infantry officer for the blue army.
Yeah, that's the one I would have chosen for that guy. Promotion cost, and nothing.
Nothing.
That's sorted by defense. Okay, there's some more. What about this guy? Brilliant strategist, war hero.
War hero?
Reckless, chance to get wounded. The field marshals and generals can actually get wounded in combat, and then their bonus doesn't apply until they're healed. Yeah. That's interesting. Nah, I'm gonna go for...
That's a pretty cool thing. I already started to deploy the...
Doesn't matter really.
Units on the harbors.
Yeah, you could have just given them a garrison order and be done with it.
The last time we did that, that didn't work out too great.
Yeah, but this time it does.
Oh yeah, I should actually try that out. You're right.
So I'm gonna take the full strength army, the real divisions, and position them behind the whatever that river is called. I don't even care. Because we'll probably not be able to just hold Beijing on this first try. So they are going to go here. The horses, they just get a garrison order somewhere here. And just sit there until we need them.
That's a good idea.
That's that. So that's the basic setup. Let's start doing something with the division templates. Let's see, you have these guys. These guys definitely get a different icon. Where? There. I can actually differentiate them. Horses, infantry, that's all good. So what's the division like? 12 combat with, 8 combat with.
They can get sick as well, Steph.
And yours is 8. Blah. Hey Ben, how you doing?
Not completely for Smilerco. It also has a special new focus tree for Germany, where let's click on it. You can see it. You can get rid of Hitler. Oppose Hitler. You can go down the Kaiserreich. I'll do a Scryptar is doing a stream tomorrow, probably. Stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream tomorrow.
I'm gonna scream later on. And you can also go go like a democratic route. I think I'll also do a stream at some point, or a single-player series with Germany, returning the Kaiser. That's what I'm probably gonna do with Germany.
Okay, take care of research in the meantime. There's nothing there really that is too interesting. Civilian factories.
Switzerland still doesn't have its own faction. Unfortunately.
So, tank.
Yes, sir.
Construction.
Construction tab.
Yup. Click on infrastructure.
On infrastructure. Yeah. You have
that
little
has changed. You see that?
Yeah, you have like little excavators. Took me a second to get the word out in English. I was going to say little buggers, but would have been.
It's a bugger. It buggers. A loch. Oh, the Germans are at it again. You also see that we have resources on the screen, right?
Yeah, we have resources on the screen. God damn it, my English is very good tonight. You have like in this province we have 2 oil. Here we have 20 steel, some chromium. That's about it. No,
if you increase the infrastructure, you gain more resources.
Oh, nice. That's a nice setting.
So we're definitely going to play around with that.
Nice.
Yep. So we have to figure out which of these we actually want to boost to the max and how soon. And I know we do need steel for the guns, and that's pretty much the only thing we have. So that's something we're going to have to do.
So definitely this and this province then.
Yay! Follower number 50.
Congratulations.
So we're going to talk about being a Twitch affiliate very soon. That's awesome. Welcome to the club. So, yeah, you selected those already. So what I'm going to do...
We don't have to.
Is first of all, we're going to put up some forts. Not too many. Level 2 forts behind a big river should do good. But that's something I have to do. What you can do, since you're on the same screen, you can already go around and check what the infrastructure is. I think the highest we have currently is 4 or 5.
5.
And then select the areas that are valuable to us.
Like the
and increase that up to 5. Start with the ones that actually are high already. So 4 is definitely better than a 0.
Yeah, of course, we don't have a 0, luckily, we have a 1. But,
yeah, well...
probably want the coast also on a decent level, huh? That's a 5, that's a 5, there's a 4, there's a 4...
I don't really care about the coast, you only have a couple divisions there, so it doesn't matter. Remember, if the coast gets taken, the factories you build in there, they're useless.
Yes, sir.
So, mainland, inland is better. Alright, that should be good for now. So now we're gonna build some civilian factories, just a few. Where did we bump that up to 5 now? Okay. Shandong...
Jiangsu, oh, nice. Now you actually see also on top how many factories or how many slots are already used.
Yes.
That's nice.
That is really nice.
Like in this province already 2 out of 4, here 0 out of 4, 0 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 2 out of 8. I like that one.
And the most amazing feature, now that I've actually built 3 civilian factories, I can drag and drop them in the list.
Right, it's no longer with the shift clicky thingy? Ooh,
well, you can do that still, but you
awesome.
can actually drag and drop them.
That is a good
So,
addition.
We're going to do the infrastructure and then build the factories, because that's technically quicker.
You want to go with the bunkers before the infrastructure in the steel?
No. Because we need the steel.
Okie dokie.
How long does it take? 17th of March. That is quite a bit, and we only have 7 factories.
That's why I asked.
But we're only building 1 each, so that should be okay-ish.
Good.
And then we technically also need to mix it up with bunkers and getting the factories going, but I think we can work around that somehow. That's all we can do for now, and then we definitely need to go military factories crazy. So, where else did we build? Fujian. That's gonna be military factories. That's gonna be military factories.
Oh, you're still in the building mode, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Xi'an, sure. Why not? That's a little close to the border, but yeah, it's okay.
Shanghai, 2 out of 8. Nah.
So, whenever the infrastructure is done, I want the factories to be built. Huangzhang, that's the one I missed. And then drop that there. Oh, that's so nice. No, that's good for now. And then we're gonna come back to that a little later. It's gonna take a while until we get our first military factory. We're gonna be at war with Japan soon, so that's gonna be an issue right there. We also need to make our divisions stronger, because currently they suck. Anyway, military production. Let's see what we have. Interwar fighters and basic equipment. There's not much we can do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't know what the button does, so I just clicked on it.
I know. I'm gonna explain that. Yeah, there's a couple new things here. So first of all, there's way more buttons to select up here for, fulfilled resources and up-to-date models and whatnot. So you can select a lot of things up here to figure out where your issues are. That's really nice. I was hoping for these buttons for a long time. You can open and close them.
Nice.
Because technically, as you can see in the top row, it has a factory icon and then it says 5.
Yeah.
Right? So if you close them, you can just click on plus and just add more.
Very nice.
And now it says 8 out of 9. So you have 9 assigned, but you only have 8. And you're running low on resources. So if you have a lot of stuff to produce, like America will have, for example, this is perfect.
Close it down, it looks nicer. Neater.
Yeah, gonna leave it open here, just, similarity, and people are being used to it. Alright, yeah, you can group up your icons. So if I click on the X5, it says we have 2 slots, each with 5 factories in there. It's not quite true, because we only have 8, but, it's grouping them. Same if I click on the X10, it groups them up in 10 factories into 1 slot.
Yeah, which means you don't have to have, like, three basic infantry equipment rows.
You don't need to have that anyway, because as you can see, I can continue assigning here. No, I don't want to cancel that. Sorry. If you hold shift, it gets a 10 next to the minus and plus, because you're adding 10. Control is 5, so I can go like this.
Oh,
like
nice.
150.
So
that's
you really have just
rows.
like 1 slot for each.
Yes.
For each product you're producing, which is awesome.
Unless you're me, you're playing Germany, you're in the end game, you're producing modern tanks, because 150 factories is still only 10 of those old rows, right?
Yeah.
There's 15 in each. And I have been known to have like 20 production straights producing nothing but tanks. So yeah, sometimes you might need 2 of them, but that's it. And there's not enough resources on the whole map to make more than 2, I think.
2. Yeah. That makes sense.
No need to worry here, and of course you can just click in there and reduce. So we're gonna go full production on infantry equipment, because we need all the infantry equipment.
And I would suggest we switch over from destroyers to convoy ships for the moment, because we have 0 convoy ships, right? No, we have 40.
As soon as Japan attacks us, we will not have any way of getting our convoys out to sea.
True. So it doesn't make any change.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna finish that one up. It takes 5 years there, because it doesn't have any resources. So first of all, we need resources. You see, we're missing steel.
Yes, we do.
As I said. So let's get some steel. What's our
Stefan.
next neighbor?
Welcome to the stream.
British Raj. Guangxi click. Let's get 8 steel. For just 1 factory. I think that's okay.
And we have 6 that still produce. That's good.
That leaves us still a little short on the destroyer probably, but I don't really give a crap. That's good. Alright, so that's done. The army should be able to move. Now it's time for national focus. I've done the research already, and there's one more button we need to get into, but let's do the focus first.
Yes, sir.
This thing has been revamped quite heavily. So on the left-hand side, 3 principles of the people. You can go welfare, democracy, or nationalism. Well, democracy is obviously democracy.
Yep.
Welfare, I'm not really sure where that goes. You're losing a lot of civilian factories due to consumer good factories, and you're losing a lot of factory output, so that's the peaceful way, I guess. And nationalism, well, it says it right in the middle there, pick a fight with Japan. So basically, that's where you're going. And I think that's the way we go. That should be the historical way to go. Nationalism, foreign threats, and then united front.
Yep.
I think that's the way. I think that's the way we're gonna go, because we do need the extra manpower as soon as Japan attacks. We could go subjugate the warlords.
Yeah.
But they have a chance to say yes or no. If they say no, you get a war goal against them. That doesn't really strengthen us.
True.
So that might be good for a hardcore playthrough, and I will do that at some stage. I love the new options for China. It's absolutely amazing. I'm going to do at least 3 series on this one. Not now. Alright, then in the middle we have Military Affairs Commission.
I just peeked a little too further to the right already.
Yeah, I know. You do that. That's why I bring you back, like everybody else.
You hate the new Marshall cap? What's the new Marshall cap?
I have no idea where you are. We're...
No, that's something Stefan said in the chat. Yeah, military affairs. So let's go through that first.
Marshal cap. Yeah, you can only have so many...
field marshals.
When you use a field marshal instead of a general, you can still do that. But I think they're capped at like 72 divisions or something.
Okay.
So you can't go crazy anymore. Also, your limit changes by the orders that you give them. So if you have a general on a defensive line or an attack plan, it's 24.
Yep.
If you have a general on a garrison order, it's 72.
Ah, nice.
That's good to know. That's one of the reasons why, you know, when you do coast defense and suppression, you go general and then just give the garrison order. It's done.
True.
Alright, so we're going to start with Military Affairs Commission here right away, because we need the army experience gain.
Okay.
I'm just saying that right now.
Well, before... Okay, you clicked it.
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
No, I just saw all the way on the right, invite foreign investors, we would get 2 off-map civilian factories.
Don't care.
For production purposes.
Not at all.
Okay.
Later.
You
we need the
China
military
before. I have never
points.
played China before, so...
We need the military points first, we need to get our army up to speed, we need to redesign the templates, and we need to make more.
True.
So that's a thing we really need. And then, I mean, fortify Shanghai, the Chinese Hindenburg line. Yeah, Shanghai I don't really care about at all.
Yeah, that's something
armor
I have to
reform is something we want.
That's okay.
Armor reform unlocks the armor reform decisions. I'm gonna get back to that once we get to decisions.
Yep.
The 60 divisions plan. Yeah, I'm getting back to that later. Bureau of Investigation and Statistics. Gain a base stability plus 10%.
Yep, which we can use.
Couple other things. So what is base stability? Remind me of that once we leave the screen. To the right, we have Unified Industrial Planning. That is basically your industry and research revamp. So we can get 2 research slots right away if we wanted. Pretty much right away. I mean, we need 74 factories for one of them. That's more late game. We have what, 28? Oh yeah. Is that military factories? No, just factories. Okay. 50% research bonus for industry. We want that really fast, just so we can, you know, rush through there, even if we have a penalty, because we want to get the output. Extra infrastructure. Yeah, we do want that. And then we go into mining commission. And mining commission is one of those things that I don't like. It increases inflation. Replace low inflation with moderate inflation, because we are currently on low inflation. If we were on moderate inflation already, it would probably say replace moderate with high inflation or something like that.
True.
And the next 2 do the same. On the right side, however, you have the opposite. Price controls reduces inflation.
Yep.
And Reform the Bank also does. So you get 3 to increase and 2 to decrease. So you end up with +1. I don't like that. We have to be really, really picky here. And then comes the big thing to the very right. Invite foreign investors. Yeah, the 2 off-map civilian factories is the next thing we're gonna do.
Yep.
And then probably all of these are pretty much decide which one you want. We're not gonna collaborate with Japan or the US. It's just not gonna happen. That's just chips and stuff.
Yep.
British cooperation. Well, you can look through here, but there's not much. Reach out to France. Don't like that either. Soviet Union. Why would we? We stand against them. So it's probably mission to Germany and then get Chinese panzers and the tank plant and the wargaming division, all that stuff. We can have a look at that a little bit later. Whenever we are down through there, combined arms welfare, for example, is the last thing. And then there is another spot of focus items at the very bottom there. Yep. Renegotiate the unequal treaty. I think that's from the last war, World War I,
yep,
when all the warlords were set up.
Yeah, well, they had a lot of other wars in China.
Oh yeah, there were some.
So.
the Sino-Japanese War and whatnot.
Yep.
But it's all around the same time, so
true,
it doesn't really matter. And then we can go one China policy, gain annex war goal, integrate Tibet, conquer Tibet, renounce the McMahon line, WWE reference, check. Demand Mongolia or influence Mongolia, or we could go Korean independence. I guess we're gonna get to that a little later and see which one we pick.
That's definitely very late game. That's gonna take a while.
If we survive that. Okay,
yeah, true.
So that is pretty much that. Big focus tree, really, really nice. Now, there's one little button that's new. It's the decisions button right next to your flag in the top left corner.
Yep.
The little hammer there. If you click on that, first of all, you now have a tick box if you want to see news pop-ups and event pop-ups. So all that freaking the Olympic Games and the Hindenburg, you can just switch it off.
Which I don't do because I like those events.
Yes, I'm gonna leave them on here as well because we will have some stuff that we haven't seen before. And then we have decisions. There are propaganda efforts, political actions, prospect for resources, army reform, and Chinese power struggle. Each of these decisions are pretty much mini focus tree items. They cost political power and they give you something. Like, improve worker conditions. For 180 days you gain stability, you lose factories, and you lose factory output. And it costs you 100 political power to activate that.
Yep. And the other one we can only get if we have the national focus already done, like the military army reform thing. Before we haven't researched that, we cannot choose the army reform in here.
Yes, there will be an FCA fan division, believe me. It's not going to be a tank division, but we will have some. Patience. Army reform, you see that, right?
Yep.
Modify army corruption by division attack plus 17%, division defense plus... That's what we need. That's why we're going army reform first. We need to have the focus item army reform completed. And we need 100 army experience.
And it's going to be active for 90 days.
Yes, and afterwards we can do it again and again and again until we get rid of the whole thing.
True.
So it's not like you can just remove that trait. You have to actually work on it, and that is annoying because it takes time.
Does it get expensive for over time?
It might. We will actually get a second one in there that costs 200.
Okie dokie.
But you will see it when it pops up.
Okie dokie.
That's all I know so far. I haven't really played around with that.
Force Miles, for your questions about the planes, there is a new ad for the planes. You will see that in a second.
Yup.
Which is awesome. I love
that.
Then,
let's just get the overview finished here really quick so we can actually hit play. On top we have stability and war support. That's the new 2 icons there. And next to the experience icons, we now have command power. Command power we get to once we actually have a fight, because that gives you special abilities while fighting. Stability basically replaces national unity, same as war support. Those two go hand in hand. If your stability is too low, you lose factory output, dockyard output, political power gain, all the stuff, as you can see there when you hover over it.
Yep.
If your war support goes too low, well, you know, rebellions and stuff can happen.
If you are at war.
Yeah, and also, if you go to war economy and there's no war going on, your country might force you to go back.
Yeah.
So you lose 150 political power to set that up, and the next second it's gone again.
True.
That's really weird now. Okay, let's, you know what, let's stop
it makes kinds of sense, actually. Except...
It does, it does. Except for I don't like it.
You want to go to a war and want prepare and stuff like that. So, but what I was saying about the planes, Force Miles, if you click in here, you see this little button over here? I can now assign air wings to my armies, or to the armies in an army group. If I click on it, why doesn't it work? Oh, I have to select the planes, I'm an idiot. For example, those near Shanghai here, we will select them and give them to my army. Right click, right click. So they will now always be close by. So if we get pushed back, they will always try to support a blue army.
Correct, but you don't need them, so we're not going to do that.
We already took it away from
me. If you go F3 for the plane overview or plane map mode, and you select some planes, then you will see your armies at the bottom, and they have some icons there. Click to attach selected air wings to this army, and Tank for his blue army already has some in there. And he has explained that perfectly. When you have set up a frontline or defensive line, wherever your army is, the planes will go to an airport, try not to overcrowd it, and attach themselves to the air zone where your army is in. So it's pretty easy, pretty perfect.
So you don't have to look for the airports. So like you're fighting, for example, let's say we're playing with Germany, we're fighting towards Russia, we have taken Poland and everything, and all of a sudden you get stopped on the Russian front and you just don't know why. Because all your planes are still near Warsaw and can't reach the front. So you have to all manually move them into front airports, find the airports which can fit them, and so on. Which should make that pretty much easier. But we'll see how good it actually is. I don't know.
$5 for follower number 50. Thanks, Scott. That's perfect. I love it. I actually set my PayPal to auto-accept now. Lately I got a reminder saying, there's like 30 things waiting for you. You might click accept. It's like, oops. Where's my money?
Want to click accept? Okay.
You know, PayPal needs to convert dollars into euros, and then it takes like, I don't know, 6% or whatever. Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Exactly. Anything else new with planes? So yes, if you actually
are running the game, why are my troops not moving to the harbors?
Why should they?
Why shouldn't they prepare and hold the harbors? If they are in garrison mode.
Let's check your garrison mode then. Because you're also holding victory points and forts.
They shouldn't hold the victory points and the forts.
No, just the harbors would be fine, right?
Yeah, but still, they haven't started moving yet. Ah, yeah, now.
No, that was me.
Yeah, you just gave no move order. I don't know, maybe the war needs to start first before they actually see it as a threat?
No. They are going to do that at some stage. Well, it's pretty nicely set up. Well, it needs minimum of 7 divisions, maybe because those are already there, it says. I don't care.
Yeah, but they're not guarding the harbors, the 7 divisions. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I gave it manually.
Wait.
Now every harbor has at least a division in there.
Yeah, that works. They do have an exclamation mark. What is the issue? Doesn't say anything. Right click to pan the division, whatever that is.
Oh, exclamation mark, they probably don't have the supplies.
They have all the supplies. All the bars are green.
Yeah,
they have all the supplies, no problem. Did you give the order to... Yeah, you did give the order to that general only, not to...
No, I specifically select the one general for that one.
Alright, that should be fine then.
Oh, what we haven't checked yet are the ships, which we will lose anyway. We have 7.
Yeah.
7 shippies.
Now there's one more to come. Doesn't really matter.
Should we roll for an admiral anyways?
Yeah, since it's for free.
It's for free.
First one. And then we go convoy raiding, and
did we get 2, or did we just click both at the same time?
What? No, I didn't click on any command.
Okay,
I just gave them an order.
Then we got 2 from this roll. We have 2 commanders now available, which is cool. I don't mind.
China doesn't have bike divisions. That's Japan. But yeah. I'm gonna send those divisions down there to you.
Luke, yeah, you are right. I mean...
that is a bit weird. You also missed the spot.
If we click in here again, we have the ship portraits in here, but it would be nice if they would be more specified to the country And yeah, I agree with you with the naval portraits. Maybe it's coming in the next patch. Who knows? Or the next DLC.
It's weird. I don't know what the issue is.
Maybe it's because you didn't give it
want to redo that order.
The army group. What are you do still here? Should one guy just stay in Beijing and try to hold it for a little while, or do we need him? Now we need him, huh?
Beijing? No, that's bollocks.
Yeah, Rhineland has been
right. Military Affairs
militarized.
Commission is done. Next thing is army reform because we need that, and then we go and do something else.
We actually have a possibility to make a decision here.
I know.
It's just a one, so just to show to the guys in stream, promises peace, though that's the only thing we could do right now. No, you're not.
But there is a
but
little
you see it
green
pops up with the number
button
here.
next to it that says notify, and since you don't want that, I'm just gonna untick all of these, and then I will not get a notification for those.
Except for the army reform one.
Let me close that, war propaganda don't need, close that. So, and now it's just prospect for resources and army reform. It's the only thing I have ticked.
And if you see, we have now command points, 14 so far. If we click on our general and I show you the details, we now have what you call it? Character building sheet, so to say. You can give your generals and field marshal traits. Well, they have to earn the first trait, and then you can give it to them. Like the field marshal need to earn the organization first, and when you
only have that
points,
with the DLC, by the way.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
Well, I like it. Like the Panzer leader, which no, this one isn't. This one is the infantry guy. Where the hell is the infantry guy? Infantry leader.
I mean, it says it on top. Earned traits, general traits, field marshal traits, and terrain traits. The terrain traits, you need to fight in this terrain to gain those traits. That's same as before. The earned traits, like organizer, same as before. The longer you fight under certain circumstances,
he gets the trait.
You get the trait. Like, if you command tanks, you get the Panzer leader. That's just how it works.
Yep.
And then the general and field marshal traits, depending if you have a general or field marshal selected, once you have the required the prerequisite trait, like Panzer Leader, you can then go and say, I have earned enough experience to select either Panzer Expert or Combined Arms Expert or Cavalry Expert. And then you can just take one of those.
Expert. You see, Infantry Expert has an Infantry Division attack bonus, and the Ambusher has more entrenchment. And the recon bonus while entrenched.
And then you will have to spend, I think it's 25 command power per level up.
I actually don't know that.
But I guess that.
Could be. Doesn't say it yet. Well, probably we will see as soon as we read.
We don't have one that can. Well, the Field Marshal can level up, so let's have a look there.
Field Marshal can level up?
Yes, he can.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So we have a choice. You have Organization first and Charismatic. Oh, it's 15 points, actually. Organization first is Reinforce rate +2, and Charismatic is Division recovery rate. No, we're gonna go Reinforce. Yep. 15 points. Spend, and now on the left-hand side you see Defensive Doctrine, Organization first.
If we still have 15 points, we could click the Charismatic as well. Already.
No, because he doesn't have a level left, I think. Or does he?
It's not grayed out. Yeah. Well, we will see.
Where does it actually... Does it say it anywhere how many unspent levels? No, it doesn't. Well, there is the plus icon, which is grayed out for pick trade, so maybe that tells you that you can still do it. Yeah, we might get Charismatic next, we will see.
We will see. We are still
anyway, the other thing you can do with command points, if you actually select one of the generals... first of all, the whole battle plan pop-up has changed a little bit. You see that the training button and that the balanced... aggressive and careful execution of battle plans is now on the very left side. Right? You see that?
I just have the training and the balanced.
Yeah, and click on the balanced.
Then it opens up. Okay.
Exactly. I'm gonna start training here, even though we don't have...
And what materials. I just realized, you now get actual weather affections on your troops, so... they are acclimatization, it's hot.
Yeah, it says it right here. Acclimatization, you can have cold and hot. Currently, circumstances are, it is very hot, it seems, so we get heat attrition and organization regain malus. And the longer you stay in that area, it takes a while, like a month or two, the more of that reduction is reduced. That makes sense. Anyway, double negative.
Double negative is awesome. And you can
The
see
reduction
now,
is reduced.
I'm actually commanding my troop with a general. But because we are in defensive, in garrison mode, we could have an army of 72 divisions with my general.
Correct.
For the field marshal it says 5, but that means because of the armies he has in there.
Yeah, that's not division, that's armies.
You are guarding this as well. And Scryptar's army, which is holding the river, has 24 out of 24.
Yeah,
because
it
it's not
has
a garrison.
a standard battle order, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why yours are just standing around somewhere, it's weird.
I just gave him the order again to go to the harbor.
See, my horses don't have an exclamation mark. It's just your troops that have that.
I don't know, maybe because they're in the same army group? Maybe I need to click them out of the army group?
No, why would you?
Yeah, I don't get the bonus then, but maybe that's the problem while they're acting weird-ish.
No, that's not a problem. It's just I don't get... It doesn't tell me anything when I hover over them. That's weird. Let's see, is there anything in the division template I should know about?
Do you have it then?
No.
No, I still have it, so you keep your training up.
Hashtag blame tank for standing around.
I would have started earlier, but I like the explanation Scryptar was giving. I would have just jumped in and tried out and see, oh, I messed up there, and with it.
Yeah, that's how it works, I thought. Lack of resources not too bad, we're actually producing, that's all great. Well, it's good, not great.
So
that's
if we check the template of our Coast Guard unit... Oh yeah, you now have Special Forces, which is... Let's go to the research screen, let me show you that.
Anyway.
Down here, we now have special... We still have the Marines, the Mountaineers and the Paratroopers, but we also can train Special Forces, which are...
Well, technically...
Hot and cold special forces.
Marines, Mountaineers, and Paratroopers are special forces, but the special forces have their own research tree. Let's put it this way: the bonus you get down at the special forces tree applies to all 3 of them.
Ah, awesome, awesome. So the first one is a factor to acclimatization, then defense and organization, defense and hot and cold acclimatization plus 50%.
Oh yeah.
And a supply grace of 48 hours.
That's good for paratroopers and stuff like that, Marines.
And the last
on the bottom road
is again hot and cold, plus soft attack and organization, and another 48 hours. And the bottom line is...
Special Forces Capacity Multiplier.
Yeah.
You have a maximum amount of Special Forces you can have, which depends on your overall army size.
Oh, cool. So you cannot make... an army just based
you cannot just go in there and say I need 500 mountaineers.
Yeah.
It will tell you when you try to train them. It will tell you like, okay, you have 48 divisions. You can have 7 mountaineers. That's it.
Very nice.
Something like that. I don't know if that's nice, but at least you don't get Marine spam, or you don't get the Space Marine effect where everybody is just going Special Forces instead of regular army because they get more bonus.
Yeah.
But just a little more equipment use. Yeah, that's good. Also means you can't have like 6 armies full of Marines positioned around the world to do some blitz invasions whenever you feel like it.
Yep.
Which is also quite nice. So we're still training here.
Actually, that's a good idea for a smile. If there would be like the Great Wall of China, wherever it is in China, I actually don't know where exactly it is located.
I'm gonna delete your army's orders and see what the issue is.
Never been to China. If that would be like a natural object, or like, yeah, if you would station troops along this ancient wall, the Great China Wall, you would have a bonus in defense. Would make kind of sense. Oh, okay, you gave me my own army.
No, I'm just fiddling around here. It's still, you see that when you click on that, next to the icon you have the exclamation mark there, and I don't know why.
True.
I don't even know what that does. Because there is no... there is no information when I hover over it. And that's usually what stops them moving. Oh, there's one new button on top, right next to the railroad button, which is Consolidate. Merge under strength and damaged units.
Oh, nice.
So you can basically take two armies, two divisions that are half strength and put them into one and make them full strength again.
And they probably don't lose as much...
Well, at least you get your full combat bonus on that one division you get out of it.
Yeah, but they probably won't lose as much experience as if they get replaced by recruits.
Yeah, they don't lose anything.
They don't lose anything. Awesome.
No, no. Consolidated units experience is kept. It says it right there.
Very nice.
Total weight of divisions, yeah, that's all. I don't know what the issue of this guy is.
He has issues.
Does he have any weird traits that I'm not aware of? Where is he? Right there.
Yeah, just have the normal
infantry leader experience factor. No, it's all good here. I don't know what his issue is. Okay, let's give them some orders. Let's do this.
Well, and at least now they're moving.
Yeah, now they recognize their orders. They didn't do that before. That's the issue. That exclamation mark, the red one usually says division is assigned to an army, but it has no orders assigned, right?
Yep. Maybe
and
because
the yellow
we
one
did
is
that
can't
on
move
pause
because of
screen?
organization.
Maybe.
I don't know what it is. It must be a glitch somewhere. There are still some glitches in here. There's still some. I wouldn't call it hot code, but there's still stuff in here.
It's a release day. Normally,
yeah.
With every other game, never play on a patch day. So, Army Reformer has been done.
So research that is still going on. It's a little bit early to go for these.
Dispersed
construction,
industry?
construction speed. We're constructing like crazy and we want the construction speed. National focus. We're gonna get our 2 civilian off-map factories. The off-map factories are cool because it just says off-map, so they can't be destroyed.
I was going to say they probably cannot be destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say you take 2 factories out of Britain or anything, and if Britain gets invaded by Germany, you don't get them anymore. No, it's just off-map.
Oh yeah, but what we forgot to tell you, or I just realized, we could send attachés with our command points as well, instead of using it to upgrade our commanders.
Not yet.
Not yet. Which also gives you, first of all, it costs 100 political power and 50 command points. And when you send an attaché to a country, you want to do it to a country which is already at war. Because you get army... you have to? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But you get army experience from that as well. Plus, you can actually see what that country is doing. Kinda. Not all of it, but some of it you can see.
Exactly.
The Germans are playing very historically. They are building the West Wall.
See you, FC8. Have a good one.
Good night.
That guy needs his own division. Let's make one.
Who needs his own division?
That guy. Infantry? Yeah, exactly. Infantry. There you go.
Infantry.
It's the FCA infantry. The good one. Okay, we are still training everybody, which means we're losing a crap ton of stuff, but we're gaining infantry equipment.
We're not training the Coast Guard. Should we train the Coast Guard?
I don't know. Are they trained or not?
No.
Well, then train them. You can just click on the Field Marshal and then hit K, or the train button, and it trains all the armies. It's nice.
Nice.
When the Field Marshal is training, and you assign an army to that army group, the army starts training.
Very, very nice.
It's also quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, I like most of the changes they've done to this mod.
And one of the things we can't really show off because we have our units quite spread out. You can use the Field Marshal and set up a front line. I'm just gonna do that here real quick. It looks a little bit different.
Yeah, you have the normal front line, like it always looks, and the red line behind it.
No, I didn't want that. Oh, crap. Wrong army, that one. These guys are the horses. You come over here, stop it.
And if we would have assigned...
You're right.
if we wouldn't have orders for Blue Army, the Blue Army would actually be joining in here, and the Field Marshal is actually dividing the front line. Like, he would probably put like 24... if we had Mountaineers, I'm guessing, I haven't seen it yet, but if we would have Mountaineers, he would put the Mountaineer troops on mountainous terrain on the front, and the normal infantry.
It's pretty random, actually.
It's pretty random. Okay,
that
that's
would be
what
cool.
I heard once before, that it is as smart that it will send the right division to the right terrain.
I haven't checked it myself yet. What he does is he says, I have 3 armies assigned to me. All of these armies are now going to be. Oh, I should join the horses in here. Come on, right click. All of these armies are going to be fighting with me, and he just, you draw a front line, and these 5 armies will some way split up the front line between them. You can also use the field marshal and draw an offensive line, like that. It looks different, as you can see. And pretty much every unit that doesn't have its own order, I can still go in here and say, I want an offensive line for this particular army. Every unit that doesn't have a particular order will pretty much
push the field marshal order.
Yeah, with the field marshal order, which is really cool. Don't want any of this though. I can also just delete the army from it and still have the field marshal order there.
Yep.
So armies can be reassigned later. Really good. Why are the horses up there?
I have no idea why you sent them there, but they seem to be happy-ish.
Down here. So if I now manually try to move planes, it tells me you are about to detach this air wing from the army. This will remove its current orders. So if you assign planes to an army, they will distribute themselves automatically, and you have no control whatsoever. That's just something to be aware of.
Yeah, and you still have to give the planes orders. So,
but yeah, you have to tell them.
You still
what
have to tell them
is.
to do like air, and for example, hunt bombers and fight for air superiority, which I just did to this army for some reason.
Yeah, I will give ourselves a military theorist for the first 150 political power to get more army experience.
Oh, cool! We have now like more ground crews, which is 20 command points, which increases 10% efficiency boost for the area where they are fighting in. That's cool. Didn't know that. What's this thing?
Yeah, when you're in planes mode, exactly. There are ground crews that you can use.
It's just a little bit north of Beijing, so it would be somewhere around here. So it wouldn't even be in our territory right now.
You can also use transport planes to drop supplies to encircled units. Which
is awesome, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely
the transport planes are actually more used now than just for paratroopers. If you give them if you assign them to an air zone, they will help with the resupply of your troops in the front. That's at least what I saw on the live stream. I don't know if it works perfectly, but it's not just around the troop, but
it's
yeah.
Not overly much, but it is a little bit.
It's not like
some horses decided they can't move because they're training, and they don't have enough organization to move while they're training. It seems.
We are actually good on guns. We have already 3k guns surplus.
Oh, we need more.
But at least every soldier has a gun.
Yeah. We also do have some army experience, so I am going to edit the main template here. And then we will be short on guns.
Hey Norwegian, how are you doing tonight? What I was going to say, like Goering was suggesting, or was pretty sure he could supply the whole Third Army in near Stalingrad, or was it near Leningrad with air support, with transport planes.
Leningrad, yeah.
With transport planes, which he couldn't do.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough planes, and on a good day when the weather...
It's not that they couldn't do it, they just didn't have the planes to do it.
They didn't have the planes, and even if the weather was good, they were like, I don't know, 500 tons short or so.
Yeah.
But he was pretty adamant about it.
So we're gonna train our troops until they are fully trained, max level possible. And since I keep adding people, it will take a while.
I'm doing good.
Pause.
I'm doing good. Pretty pumped about the DLC. Yeah, so we have the foreign inventors done.
We could go down mission to Germany and then all the other stuff. There's nothing there that helps us immediately. So let's see what else we have. If we go back to the military affairs stuff, where we did the army reform,
we could fortify
do the
Shanghai,
60 division plan. Instead of relying on the mass of bodies to solve the problem, our foreign advisors proposed a radical new plan, a smaller force of highly trained divisions to match the enemy. The pilot project has already started. I don't know if that's good.
That's the 60 division plan?
Yeah, it's a 60 division plan. You know, you can click on it and it tells you.
True, I don't have to click play, start, I mean.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't know.
We could also work on our infrastructure and stuff.
Yeah, that's probably better. I would go Unified Industrial Planning to get the industry research bonus. That's the first thing we need there. Then extra infrastructure is definitely good.
Rural infrastructure.
And then we go down the right-hand side, financial policy.
Yep.
Less consumer good factories means more civilian factories actually producing more civilian factories.
Yep.
Price controls, even more. Factory output goes up, so that route,
yeah,
I would say.
I think that's a good idea.
So, Unified Industrial Planning it is. For as long as we can.
Well, it's my first go at it, Norwegian. So far I like it. I don't know if everything works out how it's supposed to work out, but so far I like the new additions. Like you can add the planes to your armies, the field marshal, the army command, the army groups. I mean, which is awesome.
Japan also looks quite different. That's a big one. Pacific Guardian.
The focus tree, yeah.
The Divine Wind. Oh, I love the icons they put in there. That's some real work. The fate of the Imperial family. Hang them! Works for me. Need tactical bombers. No, we don't. Everything's fine.
What's Germany doing?
Okay, what else is new? Let's see.
Italy is doing...
Nothing on the Navy screen.
Triumphant Africa. They've managed to take out Ethiopia already.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that ended. We're still waiting for the Spanish Civil War to fire.
Which could be kind of soon.
Radio, there goes our reinforce rate, perfect.
Oh, what will be the next DLC? Good question.
No, we're not gonna go for industry because we're waiting for that research bonus to come into effect. So I'd say support weapons, more defense, more breakthrough.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get that out of the way. Good. There's the Olympia thing. Okay. Yeah. We also should probably start relatively soon on our military doctrine.
Oh, you can buck the MOFO loans with Germany, so you don't have to pay them back? How's that working? I don't know, what would the next DLC be? I wish the Paradox would do something with the non-minor nations a little bit more, like focus on Switzerland, instead of having to use a mod, focus on Switzerland a bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
I want to do another Switzerland playthrough. Yeah, they did Germany, but it's a major nation.
Probably will do some adjustments to the other major nations as well.
There's
because
the Spanish
if you just one, you have to do the others.
True. My guess is it will be either Italy or France, or the UK already got one. Maybe the US will get the next one in the next DLC.
South America never got any good overhaul, so that will be
true. Could be that something with South Africa will be the next DLC. I don't know if there even is a next DLC, or if they will start working on Hearts of Iron 5.
No, they confirmed that we started working on it before they released this.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've been on it for quite a while. We'll see.
Scandinavia would also be one, yeah. That's actually also a decent idea. I don't know.
Oh, Scandinavia, the Baltics, really.
Baltics, Scandinavia. Yeah, the Baltics still have the...
Yeah, I mean,
normal
Scandinavia is only Norway and Sweden. It's not much.
so let's say this area over here. Maybe Poland, Baltics, Finland, Sweden, Norway. Denmark, maybe as well.
I don't know, maybe Hawaii... split off from America and rule the world.
Yeah, why not?
Although, that sounds more like a mod. They could do something with the Middle East. I mean, there is potential there. If you look at Africa, there is nothing, because that's all just colony states.
We can't send volunteers, and we do not have enough political power or command points to send attachés. The fascists will probably win that for sure. Although they have volunteers from the Soviets, and the communists are actually pushing at the moment in Spain.
We're done training. Well, if we're done training, we might as well start training new armies.
You're done training as well.
Train.
I'm guessing you didn't change my troop at all. No, you did not. Yutuan. I'm actually gonna rename that to Coast Guard.
Too many. Let's do 4 and 6 of them. The math works.
Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Which still doesn't rename the armies which are already trained.
No, the ones that are done. That's just the way it is. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, edit the template. We almost have the points.
Yeah, it looks like that the communists are much stronger now in the Spanish Civil War than they used to be. Already taking Saratoga. Well, we'll see.
Well, that's the way it always starts, and then it goes down quite quickly for the other side.
Yeah, especially because Germany and Italy already sent their volunteers, and the communist ones still just have the USSR.
This is series technically 21 because tomorrow will be 20. And in all these 20 running ended series, I've seen the communist win once.
Yeah, me too. Without interference of another player. Normally, always the fascist side win. Nationalist Spain wins. Except, like you sent the Republicans a lot of divisions, or you have Germany and Italy already in a war, so they can't send their volunteers. That's the only way I managed to, without interfering directly, into Spain to let the communists win. And otherwise it just happens once. So unfinished industrial planning is done. Unfinished? Unfielded. Unified. There it is.
Yeah, rural reconstruction movement. Right?
Yep.
Good, do it.
Oh, I do it, okay. Yeah, I can do it! Yay!
Let you do something once in a while.
The king let me click on a button once. Yay! Thanks, Norwegian. Yeah, well, looking forward for the Japanese invasion. Not really, but yeah.
No,
we'll see how it goes.
Well, the way you have distributed your troops, you shouldn't have an issue.
I shouldn't have. Well, the computer actually decided to distribute them like this. I'm gonna leave it at this until we get the first attacks. Then I see what I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4 focus tree items to go to form the Chinese United Front. It doesn't happen automatically anymore. You need to unlock it. So I think once we have that infrastructure, we're gonna go down there first. They are acclimatized. I don't know how to say it in English. They don't get the debuff from the heat anymore.
See, you can do it.
Why are you horses in the middle of nowhere and not, for example, in Nanjing?
Because I don't need them right now. Or are you suggesting I'm gonna hold the front line with horses?
No, but if they're not doing anything instead of standing in the field...
No. They say here.
They could go to the capital. No. You wanted them as a quick response unit?
Yes.
I see.
I'm spawning new units in the capital.
I see. Oh. Well,
not sure where I sent the horses yet, but I'm pretty sure I will need them relatively soon as the war starts. You know, they're the fastest unit we currently have. And they can't do really any fighting, they're just fast. So we're gonna use them to encircle troops whenever we see an open spot.
Encirclement. Possibility.
Uh-huh.
Germans working on the anti-commentary pack.
Yep.
Strategic bombing from the US.
We're now waiting for army reform. It's gonna take ages.
Yeah, they didn't take Saratoga. Yeah, I think the communists will still lose. Okay, faster construction is done.
And now that we actually have the research bonus, we're gonna do the next one.
Okay. 81
straight
days,
away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I clicked on another one.
We need the construction. And we are at production efficiency cap, so that's probably the next thing we're gonna do. Just raise the cap. Well, you know, we still have some time to do that.
Working to become communist, okay, and you are doing
political power
stuff.
I think we should work on our military staff next with the political power. We could do a silent workhorse real quick for more political power gain.
Political power, I would suggest so, yeah.
The earlier you select that guy, the better he pays off for himself.
It's normally one of the first things.
Yeah. Although, I mean, Captain of Industry plus 10% construction speed on infrastructure and civilian factories, which is what we're doing currently, would also help.
True.
There's a new thing in here. Sung Mei Ling, First Lady of the Republic.
Oh, yeah?
More support and stability. That's a completely new icon and a new lady. And I like that, and I'm not gonna use it.
And TV Song is also a new financial expert, which we can't select right now. But I like it that it is music TV.
Oh yeah. That's less consumer good factories. That's cool.
And he has a cool name. Music TV.
Definitely. TV Song. I'm down with that.
I know. If any Chinese is watching who knows history is now pissed with us, but I don't care. If you can't take a joke.
Oh wow. I get these random things, like, you know, when you select a unit, they do make a sound, and when you get them moving, you get the hoofs of the horses trampling in the background and all that stuff. And sometimes I just get that. You know, I hover over something or something like that happens, and I get that sound as if I had selected something, but I didn't. It's weird. Happened to me earlier when I was, you know, looking around at all the new things, and it happened to me just now, although I didn't do anything. I always get that that urge to double check everything, because, you know, when you working on entrenchment and things like that, and you hear somebody moving off in the background, you have to check that you're not opening the front line.
Oh yes.
And that is pretty annoying. But yeah.
Or also you have your army selected and you want to do a right click on the enemy country just to see what they're actually researching at the moment. And you have a right click on. Oh crap.
It's especially good for your armies. Like, you're at the coastline, you're just right-clicking somewhere in the mountains on the other side of the continent, and all of a sudden we have 3 naval invasions because nobody was there.
Yep.
And these guys are good at stopping them from invading, but they're not good at pushing them back into the sea. It's just not a thing. Alright, so, are we... Let's pause for a second. Are we gonna go down the financial policy route, which gives us TV Sung? So that guy...
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Yeah, of course, all of these things are good. That's not the issue. The issue is, what do we need first? Because, like I said, we still need 1, 2... No, 1, 2, 3, 4 focus tree items to get to United Front, and we need that pretty soon.
True.
So,
by the way, hey,
I'd
Joseph
say
Stalin,
we're gonna
how
go down
are
there
you?
first.
Yeah, we're going pretty historical with the new DLC. Go towards...
Army Defense Genius.
3 principles for the people.
Yes, please.
Oh, you already did that, okay.
Yes.
Good.
And I selected a Army Defense Genius, plus 15 defense for our armies.
You didn't choose the Silent Workhorse.
No, I'm gonna set that up now.
Oh, we have a war.
I mean, yes, it would be good to have it, but honestly...
We have a conflict at the Japanese-Soviet border.
That happens.
Yeah, but they're not at war yet.
No, that's a border conflict.
Which is nice. I never saw that. I never played on this side when that happens.
No, that's a new thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. As a nation, you can, in your decisions, sometimes, unlock border conflict. Which basically means you have an army... Let me pause here for a second so we can show that up.
Yep.
You have an army close to a border, so this would be North Korea bordering Russia, right?
Yep.
And then the territory around that border would get selected over... Well, it's only one province over here.
Yeah, with the yellow lines around it. It's between these 2 provinces.
Exactly, and the AI would select a certain number of divisions out of your army and take control over them. You can't do anything in this conflict. It's completely AI versus AI. Your army, when you initialize the border conflict or initiate the border conflict, your army will attack the other army, and the other army will defend. If you manage to get through, you get that territory.
Nice.
So that one province, it will be yours.
Yeah, but it's like a small skirmish. That's cool.
If you drag that out for, I think it's 200 days? 300 days? Something like that. And you have enough political power, you can escalate that border conflict.
That's cool. Yeah, we might see that.
You can escalate that as far as full-scale war.
Yeah, we might see
that. But that only works until the moment your army runs out of organization. because that stops the border conflict.
I see. Cool.
So it is a thing. I tried that a little bit earlier. I was trying to play, what was it, Guangxi, and I had a border conflict with Yunnan.
Yeah.
I tried it twice, didn't work.
That's cool.
you need like I think you need like a 40 combat with division to actually have enough organization, like all motorized or whatever, to drag that out long enough, and you need to have that power stocked, because if you only gain like 0.3 political power per day, you're not gonna have the 200 political power in those 300 days to continue that thing.
Yeah, sure, Joseph. Just give me a second. Yeah, that's the one in Japan. That's the one for China. I'm going to go just with the major countries. Still the same.
We're not gonna go for the guns, because that would reset our production efficiency, and we can't do that. I'm tempted to go support equipment engineers.
Yep. Or?
Not tanks. Not artillery. Can't afford. The other thing would be go down mass assault doctrine. It's the only thing we're really good at. Navy, we're okay, and we're not gonna have a big one.
Yeah, go the mass assault doctrine.
We could upgrade our fighters.
Nah.
But then again, we don't have the resources to produce them, so it doesn't really matter. Same for fighter doctrine. There's nothing in engineering? Yeah, engineering that we currently could do. I mean, we could go straight for nukes, and it's only 1200 days.
we could go for dispersed industry, but we don't really need that right now.
We could go for dispersed industry, or get an even bigger bonus if we go for concentrated industry. Dispersed is obviously better. We could go for improved machine tools, which would be good, because we are at production efficiency capped, so raising that would give us more guns faster.
True.
We could also go for excavation. As soon as we get excavation 3, we have this decision. Develop Shandong bauxite deposits. Gives us 12, what is that, aluminium? And there's another one in Sichuan. It's another 12.
Aluminium, yeah.
And technically, it costs 25 political power and uses 3 civilian factories for 60 days, and then you have those resources. But you need excavation 3 for that. Then again, we need steel for the guns and not aluminium for... I don't even know what that's used for.
But with the pocket defense, we would get less out of supply, and we would get a supply grace of 48 hours.
Supply grace for 48 hours only works if the supply is actually coming in. So if you are getting pocketed and you want to hold on a little longer, it's perfect.
Yeah.
If you're in general out of supplies, it doesn't help at all, because it's not coming. 48 hours doesn't really help much in that case. But, you know, we need to get that started to move down further.
I would say we go with the defense, mass assault doctrine.
Because the next one gives us max entrenchment +5, which is awesome.
Yeah, I would say go mass assault.
That's what I'm gonna do. And if you want, you can check if there's a focus tree item that gives us a research bonus doctrine thing. I don't think there is. I mean, we already have the military theorist. It's one of the reasons why I selected that guy pretty early. So we could go for it straight away. So let's check our military high command. We have an infantry expert, and an army regrouping expert, and an army logistics expert, and I think that's the 3 we're gonna use. Right there. So don't need to worry about that. Industrial concern. Is there anything new here? Resource gain efficiency. That's actually pretty good. It doesn't cost anything? Oh, we need the focus thing mining commission for that. Yeah, that's bad.
For which one?
For industrial concern. The first one.
Oh yeah. I guess it will cost something as soon as we have researched the guy.
The focus item is the one that increases your inflation and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna use that. Screw you. Electronics research time, synthetics, industrial.
Motorized. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. We do not have enough tactical bombers. It tells me.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have enough anything. Hey, Reto, what are you doing here? This isn't Ark. This is Hearts of Iron.
Shouldn't be his streaming arc.
Maybe he's trying to learn a good game. I don't know.
That comes from you. You played Ark much longer than I did.
Hey, it's only roughly 3,000 hours. It's nothing. You got lost, yeah. On your way to Mortuary, you took a right when you should have taken a left, and you ended up with the German.
At least
on the right, makes sense.
At least he didn't jump.
Mm-hmm. But hey, Scott is also here, so don't worry. Just, you know, sit in a corner, get on the couch, take a beer, have a conversation amongst yourselves.
Enjoy your evening.
Mm-hmm. This is really amazing because nothing is happening. And then all of a sudden we're dead.
Yep. What are the warlords
Okay, what else
doing
is happening in the world? How's the war going? Spain is losing against Spain. Surprise. Woohoo! Divisions!
Focus on China. Communist China is focusing on China.
Yeah, let them.
It's just division defense and attack. They're not automatically at war with us.
That would be weird.
But they can go with the next one to annex Shaanxi and Xiaibasama. I know I butchered that pronunciation. Hang me for it if you want to.
I will, later.
If you can find me. There are nearly 8 million people in Switzerland.
Alright, we have another one.
Still 50% bonus? You're gonna go?
Yeah, but it's a year, 300 days. Let's pause here for a second. On the other hand, we would really be wasting it on improved machine tools. Because the construction is good and the factory repair speed will come in handy.
Yeah.
We do need the improved machine tools. So technically what needs to happen is we need to get the construction going, construction 3, and the other research slot needs to do improved machine tools.
Yeah.
The other research slot is busy for like 220 days. So both will finish in like a year. That would be bad. I think, if you want to be intelligent here for a second,
we can try.
Let's go for dispersed industry. At least that's 75 days and not just, 50.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, and gives us just more output. It doesn't raise the cap, but it just, since we are at cap, we get a flat 10% on whatever we're doing right now. So I think that's good.
Yep, dispersed industry.
And we can build more stuff. It's perfect. Right, let's go for that one. Yeah, and as you can see, the other one is 182 days. That, yeah, it's don't get me started. This guy will have a fallback line here.
So the border conflict ended with no gains for anybody. Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
Nationalist Spain is winning again, although they're still very close to Saratoga. But so also they'll lose Madrid in a second if they don't pay enough attention. What's the German Reich doing anyway? Hermann Göring Werk. 2 civilian factories in Weser, Hanover and Hanover.
Weser, Ems.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. We're almost done with the forts. And that's the only thing we've done so far.
Well, no, we have built 2 industry, two
infrastructure.
2 infrastructure. Yay! Light ship effort. What's Yugoslavia doing? Self-government.
I'm so tempted to just max that to get the extra.
Poland.
Oh, it's only 5 steel.
Sweden, of course, is not doing anything. Norway, neither.
It's expensive to do.
What's the Irish doing? Nothing.
Need more factories.
I managed to take over England with 11 Irish divisions when I played with Ireland. But that was the extent of my game.
It just went, well, that happens once in a while, but ooh. Yeah.
I could not land in Norway, I could not land in Germany or France. I just didn't have the troop strength to do anything else. 3 principles of the people are done.
Yeah. Founder of the Republic, Dr. Sun Yat-sen. I see a joke coming up there somewhere. Established 3 fundamental principles principles that should shape it. Minzu, Mingquan, and Mingshen. Yeah, nationalism, democracy, and social welfare. That's what we've done. Now we're going for nationalism.
Okay, Japan is
Interestingly
creating its own faction?
Interestingly enough, they are not mutually exclusive. So it's not like you're going communist, fascist, democratic. No, you just get different bonus things. Boosts, yeah, that's the word.
Looks like Japan is not going to join the Axis this time.
No, they can't. Welcome to the new DLC. Japan cannot join the Axis anymore.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, because it's historically incorrect. They were usually referred to as being part of the Axis.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a different thing. There was the Axis Pact, which is, you know, Italy and Germany and Japan, because they, you know, well, if you, put a line on the globe, they lie on an axis. That's why they were called like that. Trivia. And it's basically a big non-aggression pact with assisting in mutual interests. It's not like the Allies. We all stand together and we fight together and we die together.
Yep. All for one and one for all, kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Which was historical correct again.
Yeah. But so they do have sort of a pact, like the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact.
Yeah.
Something like that, where they actually sign mutual non-aggression agreements with Italy and Germany. Italy is a bit weird because Japan will have its own co-prosperity sphere.
Yeah, which they are creating right now.
Exactly. If Germany, on a non-historical focus, goes, for example, Kaiserreich or democratic, and they don't found the Axis, Italy might actually join Japan.
I see. But that basically means if, like we play now on historically kind of correct, or historically activated, right?
Yeah.
So Second World War will break out at some point because of Germany, I guess, again. The Allies just need to defeat Italy and Germany then.
Well, Japan might get the option to join that war.
Yes, but
which
they're
means you have a war against two factions.
Okay, yeah, I see. You still have to defeat Japan because it's the major faction of the other.
Yeah. Also, I think we can show that off here real quick. If you go current wars, there's the Spanish Civil War, right?
Yep.
There's more buttons here as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. So you now have minors, capitulated, and callable. These are toggle buttons, so you can switch them all off, and you don't see anything anymore. So callable are those that can be called in but haven't been called in yet. There's no extra window at the bottom where you have them. Capitulated, obviously, if you don't want to see those that you have defeated in the all-out you versus the world war,
then you just scroll through the whole list. Yep.
Exactly, do away with them. And the minors, that's the amazing thing. If you fight a faction war, just, you know, disregard the minors. Just show those you actually need to defeat.
Yeah, and I've seen it on the streams or on the videos I've seen from the press release from the guys who could play the weeks early. The major factions get like a golden circle around it.
Hey,
so
class!
It's no longer you have to hover over it and you see who needs to capitulate to enter.
Still in China, we're still not dead.
You can see it because they have like a golden circle around it, which is awesome.
It takes a while. Can we actually go speed 5 here? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. We started on speed 5
and
look at it dropped automatically down.
Look at it go.
Not lagging behind yet? Nope. Good.
No, they optimized the game code quite heavily. So for example, let's pause here real quick. For example, when there's a big faction war going on, you know, AI versus AI.
Yeah.
Usually, like every hour or every day, it recalculates all the pathing of all the units, and that is one thing they just took out. If you're not on the front line, if you're just somewhere in the back, you just go. Doesn't matter. I check back on you in a month or something like that.
Nice.
That's really good. Alright, so Dispersed Industry 1 is done. We could go to 2, since we are in 37, or we could now do the Improved Machine Tools, and I think that's what we should do. Let's quickly check if there's anything else we need. I don't think so. Well, yeah, support equipment would be cool to just get, you know, engineers, entrenchment, but we still need to produce that. Then again, the sooner we start producing that, the better it is.
Yeah, but it will need steel. No, it needs aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium, which, you know...
Does it need both?
Again, I'm not sure. Just click on it and you will see. Now we do the improved machine tools first because we are at efficiency cap. I've said that a couple of times now.
Does it really tell? Yeah, I need steel and then aluminium.
Also, when you're on the research...
the Americans say aluminum. Welcome back, Joseph.
When you're on the research screen, you will now see that we are actually doing technology sharing. Technological cooperation. China, Yunnan, Guangxi, Click, and Xibai, Sanma.
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
Somehow part of that Molotov-Ribbentrop agreement. Yeah, that's true.
I see.
Finland was in there. Didn't do them any good, right? Let's continue playing. It's actually a good idea.
Good night, Joseph. Thanks for dropping by the stream. You can watch it chopped up in episodes every other day after the stream. Starting tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Yep. Tomorrow 9 p.m. will be the first part of this live stream.
Exactly, and at 10 I will be streaming again.
Recording. I probably will be streaming either tomorrow morning. Depends. I haven't slept for like 2 nights. Depends if what time I will wake up, or in the afternoon as soon as I'm done with my taxes. I have to do taxes tomorrow. Foreign treats.
Foreign threats. A few years ago, the Japanese wrenched Manchuria away from us and created a puppet state. They will not stop until they have subjugated all of China. We must be ready to face them, even if it means making deals with local strongman. Gain base war support 10%. That's good.
Yep.
Gonna do that. So how are we looking? Stability is at 50%, so we have no malus anymore, which is great. I mean, we had like minus 7.5% production or something. War support... division attack in core territory, defense in core territory, command power gain goes up.
Yep.
And Japan is justifying against us.
Yep, that just started with that, huh?
Here we go.
Which is the Marco Polo Bridge incident.
And we are currently at 22 army experience. We need 100 to start the first reform. Also, it's in there now, the second thing I was talking about.
Yeah, I saw that before. The Lessons of War 200. What does it do?
Does not have national spirit, army corruption.
It removes national spirit incompetent officers.
Yes. And we want that. But that we can only do once army corruption is gone. And if you look at army reform, that lessens army corruption. So if we do that 2 or 3 times, we might get rid of it.
Which one is the army corrupt? This one is the army corruption. If we can stand on and fight for as long as it takes. By the way, I just realized it's National Women's Day, so welcome to a war game. I just got a pop up on my cell phone, like National Women's Day live stream. So, that's
why I love this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's finish training the army so they're all at full strength.
Disaster.
These will not be.
Still not at full strength. Because you upgraded your army again, right?
Oh yeah.
You completely neglect the Coast Guard, though.
Yeah, because you don't need any upgrades down there. You just need to hold.
They should be good enough, yeah.
Yep.
Well, could we get them anything like
8%,
artillery or something?
We get 1.6.
So there we now have a decision available pop-up. Which would be which one? The counter-infiltration sweep we could do.
No, it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it, but it popped up over here. So I'm gonna take away the green thingy again, and then it should go away. Yep. There it is.
Already have that unticked.
No, I just did that now. I do like what they have changed so far. Of course, we haven't seen how the whole war thing works yet.
Oh, that's gonna be fun right now.
That's going to be happening in like what?
You saw that there when you actually click on your general and the battle plan thing opens. You have seen the new 4 icons in there.
Oh yeah, and I've seen them on the video as well. Well, I will not be able to use them because I'm just defending. But well, I could use the last stand in cases.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop training here, it's worthless.
Base cost 0.2, but it will cost command power. Like this one cost me 21.12 command powers. And it will last for 7 days. So if you are about to lose a major point, it's probably worth it clicking on it.
Are we going to use the infantry expert? Are we going to use the army regrouping expert or the army logistics expert first? I don't think we have attrition issues, so that's a no-go. Recovery rate, well, we do have radio, so I'm pretty good with that. Air superiority, I think we don't need right now. Well, those 5%, we either have it or we don't. If it's a 5% thing, then we're probably fighting Germany versus Britain or something.
Yeah, true.
If you manage that, you could get a 5% difference. But here, it's either they have plus 100 million% or they don't have anything.
100 million%.
Yes. Well, if you only have one, then, you know, 100 million% isn't that much. Infantry division attack and infantry division defense. I think that's what we need to go for.
Yep. I agree.
And hope that that stacks with the general, the chief of army. It should. Genius. That should get us a lot of stats, actually. Can we see all the stats combined somewhere? Can you please open? Yes.
So who is actually in the Great East Asian faction? Just their two puppets and Japan.
Yeah, that's just Japan right now.
Italy is working on modernizing their artillery. Germany, treaty with the USSR. England is encouraging their colonial elites. Nationalist Spain will win soon. Still quite a long civil war.
Yeah, see, and we are still one focus tree item away from the United Front. We should have started one earlier. I mean, well, no, we will start the war and then it's still 70 days until we can actually call in somebody.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I was saying, no, we're just like 39 days and then we are there, but there's still the 70 days till it's done.
Now we're gonna get the Marco Polo Bridge incident. That is
July. Don't we just get... Can you just give it away? Don't we get
Yes,
like,
I can give away half our territory and they get a war goal against something, Xinjiang or something.
Is it not just Beijing area? The Beijing province? It's more than Beijing province? Okay. I thought it's just up there because that's the Marco Polo Bridge incident up here.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely Beijing. I think it's Hebei and it's probably Shandong, so it's the top three provinces, states, not provinces there. And I don't want that.
Nah, that's too much. If it would just be Beijing, I would say, yeah, give it away. So we can stop the war for all longer. Yeah, we'd just be at war. We are good at that. We hold Ethiopia for quite a while.
Yeah, we don't have guns. So I'm gonna stop the deployment of these guys. I'm gonna take the horses. And have the horses join this army. Because there's nothing else I can do.
You're pretty good dug in. Yes, we are.
If I were to retrain them, that would use all the infantry equipment we have. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use them as they are.
Oh, we'll see how fast they rush down. You are guarding this harbor. I have at least 2 divisions in every harbor, right? No, there's just one division in this harbor for some reason.
Okay, air situation is looking okay. One of you guys... Let's take that guy. It's on a separate airport anyway. You're gonna be attached over here. You don't need any air cover there.
And you move back right away.
As you are.
Okay.
There's an airport here and there's an airport here. Why are these guys so far away? I don't know.
We have a lot of planes deployed on the most northern airport.
And this equipment will be gone in like a
jiffy. Emilia Earhart has disappeared again. Whoops, that's the wrong button.
That's a surprise.
Not really, but yeah.
No. Not at all. I mean, we could have gone and just started producing military factories right from the start. I don't know. There's so many ways you can do this. And fail.
La, la, la. National Defense Fund. Still
not looking too bad.
What's the British Raj doing? Ugh. Lord Linlithgow.
Something. Okay, I'm gonna
IT
move...
von Starkenburg. Dutch East Indies. You're gonna move what?
I'm gonna move 4 military factories to the top. to the priority list here.
Construction-wise, yep.
Uh-huh. And then we will see what happens.
Marco Polo Bridge
Foreign
incident.
threats. So now we go for United Front. With the Japanese breathing down our neck, we must be willing to accept help where we can get it, even from the communists.
Yep.
Following will bypass the focus is infection with communist China, which we are not. Doesn't say we need to be at peace, which is good, because we won't be in a second. Anyway.
Did you get the pop-up as well for Marco Polo Bridge incident?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, I have gotten the pop-up here, and I can choose between... We have reached the breaking point, gain base war support, the Marco Polo Bridge incident, gains annex war goal against China, annex war goal against Shanghai, or we can ill afford a war with Japan. And we will enter a truce till January 38. We will give away Beijing, Shandong, and Hebei.
Yeah, we're not gonna give anything away.
Okay, so we will be at war right away.
Yeah.
When I click that. Clicked it!
I have a pop-up here saying that there is an event pending for the next 13 days, but I don't get the pop-up, probably because you got that. I don't know. That's why we communicated it. Only one person can click something, otherwise you can exploit that. Or,
yeah. So yeah, I clicked on it, so we should be at war soon.
Wait for midnight.
We are at war.
Past midnight, there we go. And here they come. And there goes Beijing.
I just realized something. I installed my new keyboard I got, and I linked it with Discord. Every time you talk, my F key rose is showing like your mic stat with the lighting. It's cool.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Here
they are.
Oh, they're moving in here fast.
Well, yeah, it's a motorized.
Soviet Union wants to send us volunteers.
Yes, please. All the volunteers.
I'm gonna accept that then.
So, they declared war on Shaanxi. See, that is what I mean before we started the stream. If we had, you know, built the forts up around Beijing...
Yeah, I know, we would have to have fortified...
something we could have done. But they would now just go through Shaanxi, where we don't have any forts, and they would have just bypassed us, really. So...
Yeah, we would have to have the front all the way around. All the way to down.
This is a pretty long front that we have here.
And we
but
don't
as long as they don't declare war on communist China and on Zibai, Sanma, they can't continue. I mean, they will, because we are going to enter the big Chinese coalition here. What's it called? United Front, thank you.
United Front. We have a naval battle,
but until then, we do have a pretty defensible area.
No naval invasion warnings yet.
No, well, it takes a while. Also, there's a naval combat. I'm raiding them currently. Not for long.
I see a problem with the focus from my army.
There goes our fleet. Why?
They're leaving the harbors to retake territory.
Where?
From everywhere.
I don't see anybody leaving anything.
Yeah, I deleted the move order. I deleted the defense order. Come on here.
Pocket defense, right in time. Okay, let's pause here again. Pocket defense. Now we go for the infantry organization and max entrenchment, which is what we really need. 222 days. By then, probably we don't need it anymore. Also, we just lost the destroyer. Non-aggression pact from Jiangxi. Yes, please.
Can't do this one.
2 divisions from the Soviet Union. You know what? That's gonna be mountaineers or something stupid. We have more things we can do now in our decisions tree. We now have war measures, since we are at war. We have economic policy. Industrial
war
land
measures.
appropriation.
And...
Don't like that.
Economic policy, yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. Well, at least now we get army experience.
Quite a lot.
And we can hopefully do the reforms soon. Emergency factory conversion. We could now convert 5 civilian factories into military factories just by losing 5% war support.
Very nice.
Takes down on political power. It is something I'm considering doing a little bit later.
Very nice.
Desperate defense. Needs more than 50% surrender progress. Oh, it's actually not bad. Women in the workforce. National Women's Day, there you go. Don't have total
I was going to say, is he going to say something stupid like, who needs that on Women's World Day?
Of course I do.
He didn't.
Still on civilian economy. We should have done that a long time ago and switched to partial mobilization. But we should now go war economy, really. So the next time we have 150 political power, it's probably going to be war economy.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, we completely overlooked that. I always do that. Anyway. I'm holding. Oh, that's cool. I can now actually make a front line here, which is way better than having just a defensive line. Because if you get pushed off that, they don't retake it. I don't know if they fixed that.
Come over here.
Oh yeah, of course not. Because
that's okay. You move
territory isn't wide enough.
I
don't want to assign them there just yet.
Now, I had to remove the garrison order because for the Shandong province, my units moved to your front and left the harbor there. Because they want to retake the territory the Japanese already have taken.
Yeah, then just make sure you micro those guys.
Yeah, I already did. I gave all those guys now garrison lines on the harbors. That just
you can give... Yeah, well, you still could give them the garrison order for the south. It's just...
Yeah, but I can't...
Really just this one province.
Yeah, but I can't do both. Every time I click them out, they move out of the harbor again to move back into the army, or I would deselect a couple of troops. Nah, I'll do it this way.
Let's continue.
A little bit more micromanagement won't hurt me. And there we capitulated.
We actually managed to finish the last fort just about in time. See, they don't really have much of an army down here. At the moment.
At the moment, no.
I am tempted to try to encircle them and crush them.
If you feel you can do that, go for it.
No, I don't feel I can do that, but it's a good idea.
We have another naval battle in the Yellow Sea.
Let's stop you for a second. Let's have a look. There's at least one province free where there's nobody there. If
I see that one.
2 or 3 horses and go around them, and then crush them in the middle, that's like 4 divisions deleted, including a tank.
Yep.
That tank will hurt us later.
It's a possibility.
I'm gonna take these 2 horses, Control H, yeah, unassign them, and I'm just gonna do that manually. If I lose these horses, then so be it. Alright, let's try that.
I'm waiting with anticipation. We would have 100 command points, so we could send our attaché out to get more army experience.
Yeah, to which war would you like to send the attaché?
To the Spanish Civil War?
Exactly.
Or to Japan?
Uh-huh.
2 Soviet divisions have arrived in Shanghai, which are just 2 ordinary infantry divisions. Not very
tools. Which means we go dispersed industry 2. Wasn't there anything else you wanted to do?
I don't remember. Oh, I actually sank 4 Japanese. Oh, we actually sank 4 Japanese destroyers.
Yeah, we're good at that.
Hmm.
Good start with the support equipment, but it's a little late for that. We would need to actually get a stockpile.
Artillery, we don't have the resources for it. Planes, nee.
Radar might be nice. Doesn't give you that much of a bonus though.
Not without the anti-air guns.
Let's get the factory. Just draw output. More guns.
Okay.
We have 8,000 right now, and we're probably going to lose a lot. Very, very soon.
A lot fast, yep.
A lot fast, exactly. That's
a lot of guns we lose fast.
Let's try that as well. Let's see what happens here. Really? That's what he said. I said yes. And it seems we are on speed 3 because the game slowed down automatically.
Okay, I thought you maybe did that.
No. I play my wars on speed 5.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And there are the 2 Soviet divisions on the border, and they just reinforced the province you wanted to walk in. The province next to it is unoccupied, though.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna stop that. I see that, but that's because the guy just moved.
True, but you could stop the horsey attack across the river and move to the province left of it.
Yeah, and then he moves over there again, and since it's his territory, he will move faster than I do. And that's where the issue comes into play. Also, there's not much left of that buffer zone we had there.
True.
That is all there.
It's all theirs right now. Ordos, how close are we?
Can we, without breaking entrenchment, do anything here? Nope.
I still haven't tried to land anywhere, which is good.
Let's see if that works out. You keep that guy busy, and you try to move.
You get in position. The Soviets are attacking. Oh no, one of your horses is attacking. Ah, the other guy is moving. Okay, I see what you did there. Well, the Soviet is actually helping the attack. He's in the reserve, now he's in the fight. Our planes are just flying around and getting shot down. You took the province, but you're getting pushed back because there are a lot of reinforcements there.
Yep.
There would be a possible of an encirclement in the south of one motorized division.
I see that. Seems like they're putting out some troops here.
Yep.
Weirdly enough.
Peace conference is over. Calculating the effects. Xinjiang was puppeted.
It's an interesting effect. But yeah, that was an isolated war, so they got puppeted.
Ah, they moved the troops in there. You horses can't push anymore.
I know.
Soviets are trying to push across the river. We get army experience out of it. That's at least something. And we still out there. We have the first naval invasion warning. That's the wrong button. This one. Xiang, you try to land. Okay.
Assign all of you guys to the front line. Let's assign all of you guys to the front line. Sure.
And actually, B move over here.
Delete that one.
No, actually, you don't need to. Well, yeah, you do need to.
And now they start moving because they're idiots.
The B move, please.
Stop it. Don't assist the Russians, they don't know what they're doing.
The Russians do not know what they're doing.
Yeah. You could obviously take your group, give them their own field marshal.
I could do that, if that helps you.
Doesn't matter, but there you go. Just, you know, make your own army group.
Yep, just renaming it. Was waiting for that one. Yes.
Could have done that earlier, and I kind of slept on that.
I thought you probably wanted it that way. For the boost.
No, I just realized that, you know, I can use mine and just set up the field marshal to guard this front, and then they can redistribute themselves any way they like. But with your guys in there, I don't want to give them any weird orders.
True.
So that's why I didn't do anything there.
So which field marshal I choose? The one with the defense doctrine. There he is.
They are reinforcing and reinforcing. See, the good thing is, the thing that hurts me the most are the tanks. Obviously, they have the breakthrough. But tanks have the highest river crossing penalty.
True.
So that equalizes itself out. I can't cross over there, and they can't come into this territory. There's just no way.
It's kind of like a little stalemate, so to say.
Yeah, until we get the Chinese United Front going, which is...
Pull one more out of you guys.
14 days? Yeah, 14 days.
Down here.
So I've been live for about 2 hours now.
So you
Everybody in chat feeling fine? I hope so, because right now, for more reasons than just one, we're gonna do a quick break. And BRB.
Move over, yeah. Ah, that's good. Sinakata.
There you go.
Staff officer gives me 400% planning speed. That doesn't help me right now.
That is what happens when I say we do a quick break. Tank just does something.
Yeah, he takes a quick break. I keep entertaining the peeps.
You know, keep them busy and occupied.
Yep.
Exactly. So, see you in a second.
4.3 minutes. I could give my field marshal here a new trait. You already have the defensive doctrine. I could give him organization first as well for the reinforcement rate. And I'm gonna do it even though Scryptar isn't here. I'm gonna use those 15 command points. He cannot stop me. Haha! I planned that perfectly. Kinda. And yeah, you are just moving around, which is nice. Just redeployed the units a bit. So how are you guys in chat doing? I wasn't paying too much attention to chat for a little while, but still should be good. Not a lot of people are writing still. I guess you're just enjoying. Enjoying the mayhem. We did manage to push back the two naval advances over here, which kind of worked out in our favor. We are kind of close to the United Front. It's just 10 more days, and then hopefully China will join in, which then also is another problem if they get destroyed by Japan. Scryptar has to increase his front line to here at this point. At the moment, they're all pretty good entrenched and holding on. Same goes for my guys. Well, pretty good entrenched. Yeah, the guys who are not moving are 100% entrenched, which is just 13% entrenchment. Could be better. We have some decisions we could make. Factory conversion we do not want to see. War propaganda against Manduku we could do. Development, we don't want the development thingies. We do want to keep those guys on in here. As soon as they come available, the army reformer would be nice to get. So our army gets a little bit better. Next national focus we gonna pick is probably gonna be the... Oh, that doesn't help us anything here right now. Pick a fight against Japan, which just gives us war goals, but we already are at war. But there is more division defense. Unlocks industrial evolution stuff. More attack on core territory, which gives us the bonus on pushing Japan back. And also this one, which gives us an attacks bonus against Japan. Scorched Earth Tactics is a decision which it will unlock. Forced conscription gives us more less war support, a more recruitable population. Dare to die corpse. Forced attack becomes cheaper. It's kind of nice. So I'm guessing to get to this one over here would be nice. To this one over here, so we're probably gonna get those two done first. Or we're gonna start working over here. Germany. Close ties with Germany. Get Falkenhaus citizenship. Get a chief of army. Becomes a general. Nice. Which then leads to the Chinese panzers and purchased panzers. Peace with China. One way of following must be true. China has at least 75. And is in a faction with China. Okay. We will get 100 light tanks from our supporters. Or supporter. But I think we're gonna go just this way here, which is Chinese tanks, panzers, and then the panzer plant, or the tank plant. Good night, Spider! So I don't really know which way we wanna go. But Scryptar is kind of the leader of the National Focus Tree. And like I said, either tomorrow morning or probably tomorrow afternoon after I've done my taxes, I will be streaming either Germany make the Kaiserreich again, or I will be streaming Japan. And Japan is doing, for now they're just doing the fighter monetization, but Japan has a pretty interesting new focus tree as well. And you can actually get bicycle divisions. Just to know where they are. Probably in the normal research tree. Which is nice, kind of nice. And if you look at the German focus tree over here, they're just doing the Kampfkraftwagen. Gives more KDF-Wagen. It's not a Kampfkraftwagen. I don't know what KDF stands for. But it gives them more civilian factories in Württemberg, Hessen and Thüringen.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. But over here, oppose Hitler, retrieve the Kaiserreich. That's the route I want to do with Germany.
Oh, we're in a war. Look at that. Okay, I had play here.
Awesome.
They're not attacking that much just yet, which is okay. We have 10,000 equipment. That is not too bad. Not producing fighters as fast as I like, which I see on this screen and not the one I was looking at.
Okay. They're really, really heavily trying to land in Xiamen. Which I have reinforced with 2 divisions. Naval invasion.
Yeah, you have to worry about Guangxi as well as soon as we get there. I hope when we form the big united front, we will get the armies, we should, and then you will get reinforcements there.
Well, if we...
As will
if Soviet Communist China joins us, you have to be afraid of the Chinese front here. If they overrun,
yeah, it's also Zibai Sanma. There is more to this. Yeah, the front line will double, and that front line will not have any forts. Some of it will be mountains, but the north of Zibai Sanma is all just plains, right? Yeah, it's, well, desert. Okay, that's not too bad.
Similar to plains, but hotter.
National focus bypassed. Pick a fight with Japan. Yeah, because
okay. Okay, I have 2 other pop-ups.
And United Front.
And the United Front. So, Communist China accepts. I just can click the one thing here. We shall send our differences aside for now. There's nothing to choose. Yuan seeks to join the Chinese United Front.
All of them.
And whether we shall, or we better off without them.
All of them.
Oh, Yuan, okay.
All of them.
Yuan was this one down here. Good. Awesome. Which is the next national focus tree? War of Resistance, so we get a 10% defense on core territory.
The one we can't pick yet?
Why can't we pick that? Oh, Spirit of Army Corruption.
We need to get past Army Corruption. Now, 60 divisions plan, I'd say.
Okay, go for it.
Don't know what it does, but it sounds good. Sounds like we get troops, or at least a new division template or something. Right, so they all joined. Let's see. Communist China call in. Yuan call in. China is in. Oh, there's a call all button now.
Yeah.
Cool. Which I can't click. Instead, it just closes the category thing. That's weird. But yeah, you can see now when you go into the war screen, we have the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. That's the one faction, and we have the Chinese United Front on the other side. If there were any more to join, you would get a new headline for those guys. So you see all the statistics per faction. That is awesome. Really cool.
So if the Allies would join on our side of the war, we probably get like we are a minor, yeah.
Yeah, we are a minor.
Yeah, if I click on minors, we disappear as well.
Yeah.
But that was I was talking about before. You see the golden circle around Japan, which is the button. If you hover over it, major faction members need left to surrender. It's just Japan. And also if you click on minor, just Japan to be showing up. They already have lost 4K. We have lost 6K.
And it is a faction, so... Well, it's not going to be our territory. It is a faction war, which is bad because we can't do anything in those territories. But we can extend our own front line into those territories. That is the thing we could do, but that would, you know, weaken our front line. Don't want that. I'd rather have Japan go all out and, you know, annex Zibai, Sanma, or at least send all the troops there than I would go straight north, cut them off, and delete them.
True. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Anyway, let's continue and see what happens. Here they are. They're getting attacked. They are kind of holding.
Okay. I got a lot of pop-ups again.
And you are getting
Chinese. Xinjiang wants to join. Yes. And
why are you getting all of those and I don't?
probably because I'm your superior. Your underminer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of them joined as well.
Yeah, let them all join. We call them all in. I did that. We have more losses than they have. That's weird. Oh, look at that. They're actually trying to break through here. Which seems to be working.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright. Where is battle plans of our allies? There you go. I switched that off for some reason. That is weird. That is completely bollocks what they set up there. There's one division, really?
Maybe they're still afraid of us.
It's gonna be fun. Yunnan has a front line to us.
Yeah.
Well done. You know that you're getting attacked in the south, right?
Yeah. Working on that.
Good.
Micromanaging it, the hell out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Troops moving in there. Told you to strategically move, please.
Deception.
Why can't you strategically move there? Same goes for you. I told you to strategically move.
That's what he said.
Now you
Where
strategically
is
move.
the other fighters? Down here. Oh, they're fighting.
Xinjiang wants to send expeditionary forces.
That is bollocks.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Accepted it. And we have...
Thanks.
And the last one wants to join us. Yes, please. So Guangxi clique joined us as well now. We have unassigned divisions.
Yeah, that's the two units they just sent us, the expeditionary forces.
Ah, okay, I see.
I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna put them into my army. Because I need to hold here.
Yes, sir. 8 divisions attacking here.
That is cute. Okay, how are we doing on guns? We are still gaining. That's weird. There's another event? No, you clicked on that, so that should go away as soon as I hit play here. Or by midnight. Or not ever.
This one and this one.
Anyway, they seem to be attacking. We can't really tell them what to do. Accepting expeditionary forces is a bit of a thing because, you know, if you take them away out of their territory, they don't have anything to attack or defend with.
Defend their territory, yep.
Yeah.
Luckily, so far they don't really... Doesn't really matter.
Going. Well, Communist China expanded north quite heavily.
Which is nice.
Yup. They are getting attacked though, that won't hold. Now, are they taking troops away from our front here? They are shuffling around some, so if we could just pocket some of those, that would be amazing. I just don't see that happening right now. There's Marines at my front. Why is there Marines at my front? That's box.
I got a pop-up for joint wars. Xing Zhuangli wants to join the war.
Yes, please. Oh yeah, I didn't call them in yet.
Okay, good. So you get those one on the top, you get the same. That's okay.
And Zibai Sanma ally has already been called and we are awaiting their response. Okay. Asgard! All good.
I really need a lot of troops to hold that. It's kind of interesting.
I'm taking all the divisions that I get. Sure, why not? Continue.
Why is there a Soviet troop on the enemy side? I thought they sent volunteers to us. They sent volunteers to both sides? That's just stupid.
I know.
104th division they sent to Japan.
These troops are running out of organization real fast, attacking me. That is nice. If I could use that to encircle them, that would be even better, but I can't. Not right now.
So 7 division defending that, and this attack is lasting for another 74 days. 73.
Mostly holding, I like that. I'm gonna set up a attack plan here, just to have an attack plan.
Leave those 3 up there. I have one of you guys.
Well, when I'm doing this, I might as well do
And still move down here.
this. Just to get the planning bonus. And you guys...
2 there, 2 there, 3. I'll leave the 3 up there, okay. Yep.
Doing something like this. And we see if there will ever be a day when we can actually do this.
Move, move, move!
If they could push a little further, they would be at the same river that we are standing at, and they would be able to hold that pretty much indefinitely. Because they are in mountains, which is as good as having forts. It's the only issue that we have. The mountains are behind the river. So some of these provinces are, well, they are plains and hills, and if you're lucky you get a mountain. But mostly it's hills and plains.
We could do the army reform. We have the points for it.
Yeah, it says there's 2 things we can do here. That's popping up. So what is the other one? Oh, that's emergency factory conversion. No, we're gonna do the army reform. Do the honors.
I'll do the honors. Army reform. There we go. For 90 days.
Active for 90 days. That will help a little bit. Also modify government. Now what are we gonna do? We could do army regrouping expert.
Hey,
8%
that's boy.
recovery rate. We could get 8% less attrition, although we don't have any attrition issues because supply is good. Air superiority genius, I'm not really feeling that. I think... What do we have in political advisors? I feel tempted to go for the silent workhorse now. Or war economy.
War economy, yeah, you wanted to do that before.
Yeah. Minus 30% construction speed is really bad.
That's true. Although more factories will be constructing.
We could go total mobilization. We lose a little bit of recruitable population, but it's 2.4 million on volunteers only. I don't really care.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the better one.
Although it is 3% and volunteers only gives us 1.5%, so will that remove everything?
That's a good question.
Screw it. Let's go war economy. That should definitely help. First of all, it removes the penalty on the civilian factory construction speed and it reduces the amount of factories that are going towards consumer goods. So we now have 13 factories building instead of 7.
Yep.
And they're building faster.
That's nice.
Well, not for the military factories, but for the rest. And that should be good. It's not looking too bad yet. You're still holding there.
Gonna lose the goddamn harbor down there.
No. We're gonna start to file out and gain organization back and file back in. Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it.
Nope, those 9 divisions is all I can spare because I need to guard the other harbors in case they start to invade other harbors as well.
Yeah.
But that's actually a decent division front here trying to land.
There's a Mountaineer division there, there's tank attacking me. There's more than one tank attacking me. There is no free province where I can run through. Oh wait, why is there no unit here? Can't have that. Idiots. Could have broken through there without me doing anything. I don't like that.
Well, do we want to accept 3 more volunteer divisions? From the southern green, the...
No.
Galaxy? Nope.
No. Not right now.
What could go possibly wrong?
Yeah, exactly.
You're on the same song?
Didn't even know there was a song.
Italy claims Yugoslavia.
I'm just pretty sure that it could go wrong.
No faction. The Allies still doing general rearmament. We have a free military factory.
They have tons of organization issues here right now. I like that. If I attack now, I could possibly make it.
More guns, right?
Don't want to try. What? Military factories. Oh, wait. Yeah, currently, it's probably the only thing we really need.
Good.
Just, you know, do that.
I did.
We're gonna get 3 more. Oop. We also probably want to make sure that we use one of our factories to import some more resources so we don't get a penalty there.
Like some steel?
Where could we... The Raj. Okay, let's get one from the Raj. Why not? That's around the corner.
Yeah, it's probably the closest one. Doesn't need shipping lanes. Shouldn't need shipping lanes. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, they do. They can't cross the mountains anywhere. But they can go through our allied territory.
So now Japan has actually lost 52,000 men and we have only lost 20. That looks better.
Oh yeah.
Right, let's continue.
We still could call in one of our allies.
How's that red?
CB San Ma, we could still call.
No,
in.
I have already called them and we're waiting for the answer.
Okay.
That's what it said. Oh, now Japan is actually attacking into that other China. There you go.
We're still holding, we're still holding. It's still just the only naval invasion down here. You filed out, but you're falling back in now with organization. Which is cool. Doing now naval bombardment as well.
Ah, now we're getting attacked. Perfect. Idiots. Done with it.
Question is it worth to get rid of the stacking penalty? So should I file out a couple of divisions?
You can't, you're getting attacked.
Yeah.
Well, you can, they would retreat.
The question is it worth it or not?
Probably.
Let's take those two, which have barely any organization.
It's always worth it because they can go out, they can get organization back, and you can put them back in.
True. Still have a stacking penalty with 7 divisions, though. Ah, well, they still haven't filed out yet.
See, we're holding pretty nice behind this river. It's just we can't do this indefinitely. That's the issue. We could, if you know, Communist China would have been a little bit fast and actually gained those 3 territories and not lost them.
So you and
what
you...
they're currently doing. Guangxi, Yunnan, they're not feeling like moving up there. Not at all. Can you two get in here? Is that a thing that works?
That's not a thing that works. Ah, barely. 3 divisions will start to fall out soon-ish. And we do, with 7 division, we do not get the stacking penalty anymore. Maybe 8 as well not. Give it a try. Can still file out 1 more division if that is the case. And you have actually a decent amount of organization, which is good.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is what?
On the left bottom corner of the front, they were like attacking, not attacking, attacking, not attacking, attacking, not attacking. It's like, what the hell?
Undecided divisions.
Yup, exactly. That is a freaking tank. Ugh. Which just got reinforced, that's worse.
At what point do I use the last stand?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
I'm just going to hold for another 40 days, though.
No, didn't you pull troops out to gain organization?
Oh, yes, I did. I do it all the time.
Not much, though.
Now I don't have the stacking penalty anymore with the 8 divisions in there. Which one is the lowest? Those 2.
What the hell? What was that? You were supposed... Oh. I'm rating. You in here.
Claim Yugoslavia. Just stay here and get
Good.
some organization back.
So, 60 division plan, whatever that gives us, it is now done. So let's see what we could do that actually helps us. Mission to Germany.
What does the 60 division plan gives us?
Army
now?
offense expert, we have that already. Closer ties, doesn't really do much. Mission to the Soviets. I don't know. Soviet volunteer group. That will take some time. No, that's Air Force.
Oh, we still can't do that. Mission to Germany still doesn't help us right now.
Yeah, I'm just looking through here to see if there's anything that actually boosts us in any way. Democracy support, I don't want that. Sounds like China.
I mean, we could get some free bunkers and coastal forts with the
in Shanghai.
Shanghai and the Chinese Hindenburg line.
You mean the Shanghai that we're not even defending?
Oh, you're not defending Shanghai?
No. Why would I?
I'm defending Shanghai, which is not under attack. But yeah. You know, Shanghai is the harbor very close to our capital.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, if you feel that that's the best thing right now.
I don't know what else we could really choose which would help us. Except, no, we can't do that because we're still in the other thingy there.
I don't see anything.
We could go to construction and engineering for a while. For faster construction speed.
Construction, repair, suppress subjects. Where are we in terms of material? We are gaining material. We are actually quite good at that. There's a couple of things to repair. Let's move the forts up top to repair those. And the infrastructure, yeah.
Or yeah, the construction and repair, which would repair our stuff for free. Or an extra research slot. Oh no, we're not at peace anymore. So yeah, never mind.
Construction speed sounds quite good. Yeah, construction engineering, let's do that. There you go. Just to get that done faster. What are we currently constructing? We're still constructing those 3 military factories there. That's still gonna take a while. So let's have a quick look at the battlefield here, since we are currently paused. That guy is gonna move and probably get intercepted by that.
Guy?
Those guys are also moving, so that might actually work. We'll see. Are still moving over there, that will still take a while. You are going to reinforce this guy real quick, it's probably not gonna work. Can I anywhere? That should work out. Can I break through anywhere? The whole right side of their front line is completely out of organization, and it won't help me a single bit. Can't pierce that guy. Well, I can try, but the only thing that will happen in the end is that they will reinforce from somewhere. And currently, since I'm under attack, I can't attack with these guys. These guys could attack. Let's take 2 of these and see what happens if I do that. 95. That's probably not going to stay at 95, right? There's no way. That's going to be red in a second. Yes, it is. 95 red. Look at that. Isn't that bollocks? Well, almost. I can encircle this tank division on the right hand side of the front. That would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
If I could give them trouble down here, they might be able to encircle them up in the north. Because they would have to pull out some troops. Yeah, no, these guys are attacking, and they're at 96 straight, and they're running out of organization, and this guy is just not moving. Even though he is at completely 0. Oh, there he goes. Stop. Right. These guys are out of organization now, which is bad. The tank is over there. Yeah, I need to go around. I need to move 2 more provinces, and I can't do that. I need this guy to come in here. This is gonna be fun. Let's go down to speed 2 actually for a second here. I'm trying to micromanage.
Yes, sir. Therefore, we are moving back 2 divisions which are basically on full organization, or nearly full. So I can pull out 2 other divisions which are crap.
Here, obviously.
Which will be this one. Oh, no, that's the wrong click here. Which will be
yeah, see, I managed to get past the river, and now they're just pushing me back.
And this one, actually.
The guys are not good enough for that. I think we're gonna stop attacking and wait for our army reform here. Is that 42 days?
Treated nicely. Now actually the defense is green before I tell them to go back out. Ah, they stopped their attack. Awesome. Which means you 2 could actually stay in the harbor and... Nah,
you are not going to push me out of that province, forget it.
Eastern China again, yeah, it's still the Xiamen. They still try to invade Xiamen. So far, they haven't tried on any other harbor. So we're still good on that. You're still holding all your front, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Mostly.
Communist China is actually pushing a little bit north.
Those 2 forts, I'm telling you, that's what saves us here.
Which 2? Which? Those 2?
The level 2 forts along the whole line, behind the river, before the mountains. It is good.
I think so too. How much ships do we have left? We still have 3 ships left. Which is kind of awesome.
Can I counterattack here and make that go away? No, it's turning green. Green is good.
Nope, it's green again. Yeah, the tank tries to invade there.
Oh, they're pushing relatively deep around communist China, but there might be a chance for an encirclement if they play that card right, which they probably won't.
Which they probably won't.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's allies, that's AI for you, right? What's the AI doing, by the way, like the major power? Italy is doing nothing from important. Germany is doing Anschluss.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Rearmament and support Rock Island. Japan. National mobilization law. What's the Soviet Union doing?
53,000 losses versus 133,000 losses.
So yeah, we doubled. Actually doubled their losses, which is nice. You are wasting a lot of manpower again trying to land. I'll keep those 2 in reserve before I move you back into the city. Till those guys have lost more organization. Which is good. No other naval invasions or planned invasions so far. Also, our allies are doing okay-ish on all. They have actually troops on all their harbors, which is good.
Mm-hmm. You would think so. Well, that's probably not true.
Let's hope so. It would be nice if they would send all their troops up to the front,
nice.
But...
That turned red, that's not nice. Also red, that's red. We are doing good, the rest isn't.
Still surprised that the Soviets actually have 2 divisions on our front helping to defend and trying to attack from time to time. And the division on the Japanese front attacking as well. But us.
Yeah, well.
At least they don't attack their own divisions at the same time.
True.
Like, it would be kind of funny if the Soviet divisions would be in the south. Close to the communist border. That's where the Soviet division is right now.
Can I break through here anywhere? I just want a small encirclement. Technically, just these two provinces would be so nice.
If we have a 90 points, we could do the 60 division plan, which gives us division training time minus 25%.
For 180 days, which means you would need to put a bunch in training to make that worthwhile.
And it also gives us activates the mission bolster our ranks.
90 political power. We have that in a moment.
Yeah. Is it worth to do though? Because we still need our guns. We just have 16,000 to defend.
But it's still going up.
Yeah,
when the war started, we had like 1,000.
That's true.
We could afford a couple more, but we can't afford too many more. That's the issue. No, that's not what I wanted.
True. Oh, you already...
That.
Those 6 divisions are doing great this time, so we're gonna leave it at that. The other question is, should I bolster my Coast Guard a little bit with the army experience we have? Like, get the combat width up to 10 instead of 8?
You can do that.
Or actually 12? No, which is better? 10? 10 is better, right?
10 is better, yeah.
So I leave it at 10 for now, and at some point I bring it up to 20.
It's not the right one, dang it.
Ah, I'm gonna save it like this.
Yeah, 10 more. And then I can maybe get the horses out of this army. How many do we have in here that are actually troops? 8. So we need another 16. If I count these guys...
Because, yeah.
That's not just another 12, right? Because we have 9 horses, that doesn't make sense.
Could bring it up to 80 if I move those troops in. But those troops are actually holding for another 81 days, so that's good. You're still doing that. You have 11 divisions. Why don't you send some up to the front, Guangxi Kling?
Xing Sang Klung, exactly.
I mean, it's okay you guard your harbors. It would be more interesting if you would put like 2 divisions in each harbor, just to make sure. But like the 11 divisions around their capital, around Nanning, would make much more sense if they would be, for example, in the communist Chinese border.
I'm wondering why they are not reinforcing their own territory. They're just... There's one division in there here in communist China, and that's it. But like, deal with it.
The one in the... with the bunker down there, you mean?
The one that just got taken.
Yep.
Which is annoying because now they can actually go past us, which I don't like.
And there is another naval invasion. I was going to say, yay, they stopped their invasion, and there's the next one. However, this one will fail for sure, quite easily.
Need to reinforce that.
So we could do the 60 division plan. Should I do it?
Yeah.
I did it. Which is bolster our ranks. Bolster our ranks.
As soon as this attack fails, I'm going to counterattack. There you go.
Okay, if we would have 550,000 manpower in divisions in the field, we would get 10% war support. And that lasts for 167 days. We could do the army reform again. That just...
Let's pause for a second, I need to have a look at that.
That just ended.
Bolster our ranks. Has more than 60 divisions, which we surprisingly have. What is our manpower right now? We are at 476,000. Okay. Gain base war support. Don't need, we have 97% war support. Doesn't matter. 60 division plan is going. Army reform. Yeah, we definitely need to do army reform as often as we have to get rid of all the models. Where are we right now? Army corruption is 33%. that thing gives us 17, so we need to do it twice more, right?
I think so, yeah.
Math.
At least
yeah, we're
twice
gonna do
more.
that, definitely. That is a thing. And then we can move on in our focus tree. If we're still alive. I'm tempted to attack. Like, right now. Otherwise, they will just sweep past us in the north.
So you're gonna do an attack?
I'm thinking of doing one.
Yeah, sure. We're still holding the harbors.
Screw it. Go
The
do it.
boost of the divisions up to combat width of 10 actually did help quite a bit, which is nice.
We're all set to balanced, so we shouldn't run out of organization totally. This will give us losses and we will lose a lot of guns. We are down to 5,000 due to training.
Yep.
This training will be done 24th of March 1938. That is 2 months. That is, yeah, those 25% are actually quite nice.
Awesome.
Where were though? 60 divisions plan. Yeah. Cool.
Cool, cool, cool.
Until we run out of guns, then it's not that cool anymore.
Yep.
We'll see.
We still haven't on a surplus right now. 23
Some attacks
points
turn green. If I can just encircle the whole right side of the front, we can delete so many troops here. Including tanks and all the things. Oh, we just pushed somebody out of the way. Look at that.
Oh yeah, you're moving along the coastline there. Nice.
There's still a tank there though.
Still push them
The
back.
only issue with that is if they now push us back, they can push us right past the river and through the forts. Because we won't be able to hold them because we're low on organization.
I could probably send a few divisions from the northern harbors to hold the line there.
Those divisions are pretty worthless, sorry.
I know they're worth, yeah, true.
They're good for holding, but that's all they're good for.
Yeah,
okay.
and they're just holding naval invasions. Land
defense and
pushes, that's too much breakthrough there.
Okay, what does it look like right now? We gained 2 footholds. Everything else turned red, but as long as they keep attacking, those guys can't move. Which might give us a possibility to encircle them? I don't know. Should I execute the battle plan for the other army as well? That's the question. Oh, those guys are attacking over here. I need to extend my front line.
Yeah,
oh,
I was going to say, I just realized that they have actually out pushed your front.
Well, in that case, these guys will attack too. Let's see what happens.
Okie dokie dokie. You guys are still hold that pretty nicely.
Oh yeah, they're pushing. Oh, look at those
Ah,
guys.
look at that. You're finally trying to do naval invasions on other places. There's still one going down here. But there's also one going on over here. Which means one of you guys actually do this. And then we move to here. And do we want expeditionary forces from Xinjiang?
I don't want any expeditionary forces.
Decline it.
Ooh, this guy just... Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yep. Some more Soviet volunteers over there. Which probably have been sent to those guys.
No. Oh yeah.
You're holding your
Some,
holding. That's the Eastern China one again. Yep. Yep, you're not gonna make it. That's good. At least 2 divisions in each harbor. Anschluss from Austria and something else, which I just clicked away because I wanted to click on Anschluss.
It was the Indian National Congress thing.
Okay. Not important.
Okay, just pause here for a second because I need to have a look at the overall situation, which is bad.
Yeah, you're gonna lose this province over there. And you still have no divisions over there. How far along is our training? It's getting there though. I mean, you probably could rush them out, like, close to the front on the purple one.
No. I'm not gonna rush them. I need them fully trained.
Reinforcement them.
If they get minus 33% and I add another minus 25 because they're not trained,
True.
Then I can take your troops and have more of an effect. You know...
Don't diminish my troops so blatantly, they have feelings.
Not for long.
If you put them on the front, no.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually pushing here, that's nice.
I could still give you another trade. No, I can't. Never mind.
Don't like any of this. How many planes do we have left? 100 and something. And these planes are on the wrong airport.
Infantry leader is nearly done.
You come over. Yes, you come over here now. Idiots.
Definitely the max entrenchment as soon as this one is done. Max entrenchment is always helpful if you try to hold harbors and stuff.
Yeah. That is true. Yeah, they're not gonna hold that.
You're gonna get... No, I'm actually gonna hold that. But yeah, this one is not being hold. Hold it? Hold?
Held.
Held. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Although hold it would make us nice word as well. East to China Sea, that's this attack again. No other harbor attacks right now.
I don't know why they are not just breaking through in the west. That southern western corner there has no units defending it. I can't do anything about that. These guys are getting pushed back behind the river. That's great.
The other guys all just pushed across the river though.
Yeah, but they're also getting pushed back, so it's not like it's easy right now.
Nah, it's a trade.
These guys are needed over here. Stop it. Come over here.
Still, losses are about twice as many as we have.
It's not enough.
There are 2 divisions attacking.
Actually,
still, no chance.
Push him out of the way. Just make sure he's gone. Yeah, got pushed back on the right flank because of tank. And the region I need to push into is the one with the highest organization. That's great. I just wanted to encircle that tank, really. Just get rid of it because it's annoying.
Just contemplating, I could use all our... Yeah, well... Nah, we are on a minus on the gun production now. We still have a little surplus still. But we are making minus 10 a day.
Yeah, that's okay. Minus 20, 0. It really depends on how good or bad we are pushing.
True. All the naval invasions have been averted. Pushed back into the sea. Just contemplating, should I upgrade my armies to combat width of 20? With the army experience we have.
Should you upgrade your what?
My armies. Make their combat width of 20?
No. No, unless you want to be at minus 20,000 guns.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It kind of seems to be working for a little bit. Yeah, now we're losing guns. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're pushing immensely.
Yeah, I need to stop that. Although I did make gains, I do need to just not do anything. Just stop.
Stop and hold the lane!
This is on our roof, that doesn't belong.
So we're coming up on our 9th episode to be done.
Fighting Russians here.
Again, more Russians.
Need to go, peeps. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, Retro, see you soon. I don't know how long that's been. I haven't actually watched the stream.
Chat.
the chat.
Defense in depth?
Yeah. That's good. That's +5 entrenchment. So, now, mass mobilization or deep battle. Mass mobilization is the route you go, less attrition, More recovery rate, more reinforce rate, more organization.
Supply, organization...
Infantry combat with minus 0.4, that's bollocks. Recruitable population, reinforce rate. Out of supply minus 30%.
Breakthrough...
That's nice. Deep battle, supply consumption minus 10%, straight off the go. It's perfect. For everybody. And then we get some stuff for tanks, which we don't have. And then we get max planning and reinforce. The same combat with thing, less supply consumption again, which is great. Breakthrough organization.
For the moment, I would say mass mobilization is the better way to go.
Yeah, there is no for the moment, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything in mass mobilization that helps. We don't have an attrition problem, so division attrition minus 10% is nothing that helps.
Reinforcement rate.
We don't have a problem with partisans. Reinforce rate 0.3. I can get a
nah, you're right. Deeper battle is better.
Minus 10% supply, right there. I think that's exactly what we need right now. I'm gonna go for that. That is a nice bulge I pushed here. Unfortunately, I will get pushed back, but nothing I can do against that. The tank has moved. Oh, the tank is still moving. No, the tank is actually attacking. Oh, let him attack. I don't care. You guys attack.
I don't care.
I have the bulge that I wanted.
So, communist China lost their capital.
Yeah, they're gonna lose more.
Which means they probably will be gone, huh? No, they still have a little bit more. Would be nice if you guys would send your troops up to the front, but you're just standing here, even though you are in the war. I just don't know. I mean, it's good that you guard your harbors. Never mind that. I'm not mad that you guard your harbors, but...
Would these idiots please defend the territory?
Do you mean attack to attack across the river up all the way in the north?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not working, we're gonna stop it.
Holding everywhere else, kind of.
That was close. You still have to micromanage this freaking stuff. I hate it.
Still no naval invasions nowhere. Bulge is pretty nice, you did, yeah?
Yeah,
still
all it does is a big
decline. We don't
stuff.
want expeditionary forces.
Expeditionary force, 4 divisions. No, thank you. Hold your own freaking territory. Okay, where are we? What's it look like? Bad. Surprise.
Not too.
We need to get encirclements, that's what we need. And if I look at the very northwestern tip there, that is a perfect opportunity for an encirclement of 5 divisions, and nobody's doing it.
Yep.
Crap, do I have a horse that I don't need? Any horse that doesn't get attacked right now? Like this one?
Light tanks would be nice. Well, modern tanks would be nicer, but...
I take any kind of tank right now, that would be, yeah. Motorized would be nice. Just fast freaking motorized. Just rush past them and circle them, let the army deal with the rest.
Actually, I need to do this.
If we want these guys to not succeed...
Communist China is gone! Which means you have a wider front to cover.
No surprise there. Also means they have to stretch their troops thinner, which might give us an opportunity. I don't see one though, that's the issue.
We're still on a surplus of gun production again, which is awesome.
Still don't see that horse that I sent over there. Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, we should be making guns now. Yeah, because we're not attacking that ferociously. There's the horse. Let the horse go in here, please, and take that back. That would be cool.
That would be super cool.
Sometimes. Reinforce that. Orders did the job. Ugh, that looks bad up there. Can't do anything right now. Yeah, the bulge I made is failing as well. They are getting pushed back. Looks like they're just throwing in more troops. I have no idea where they come from, but they're doing that.
But they're throwing in troops.
Oh, wait. Deploy troops. Location. Location, location, location.
Location,
Right
location, location. Oh, the troops are trained then, yep. Awesome.
They can't do any more than that though. Because then we don't have any guns at all. So, deploy those, be done with it. It's 10 divisions right there. New army, join the field marshal, thank you.
You actually attack with 7 again, which is me.
Take
Rather you didn't, but it is what
the
it
horses
is.
in here and put the troops in here. That's better. No, that looks good. Well, you know.
Strategically move over here. And then you move into the city, into the harbor.
These guys don't have as much combat bonus, so one of you comes over here to reinforce that.
You holding that all nicely. Your front looks pretty
No,
okay.
that's not what I wanted. That. What am I gonna do with these horses? Do I still have a general somewhere that looks good? Oh yeah, I have one that with an attack skill of 5. Attack and planning +1. Brilliant strategist. Now look at you. Oh, so we can level up
85%.
this guy. Division recovery rate +10%. I'm totally gonna take that.
Very
Yes.
nice.
That's the field marshal right there. The general has a level up. All of the generals have a level up. Let's go through them.
Mine don't yet.
Organizer, planning speed +10, and infantry leader, division defense 15%. So I can now go infantry expert, which gives me 15% on attack, or
With-
ambusher +10 max entrenchment. Not percent, no, +10. Just like that.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep, that's what my general will do as well at some point.
Let's have a look at the other one. Oh, wow.
Cavalry expert.
Cavalry leader, organizer, and infantry leader. So I could go combat arms expert, motorized, mechanized. Yeah, okay.
Doesn't really help you right now.
Attack and defense for cavalry, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this guy would then have to be reassigned to the other army.
Ah, okay, he doesn't have the cavalry yet.
No, the cavalry I just moved out.
Awesome.
Or I go the same, ambusher before the entrenchment. I think that is actually a thing we want.
Yep.
The recon bonus helps as well.
And you don't have.
I'd really
trade
like to
yet.
have the extra division attack because we will need that eventually.
What's the wrong button again?
No, let's go for ambusher.
53% done.
And that's that. Alright. What about you? What can you do? Nothing. This guy, just nothing.
What can
Okay.
you do? Nothing. 44 days, and it takes you how
All
long
he's
to
good
get there?
for.
1 day you're
Absolutely
here,
nothing.
and then you move in here. Okay.
So, well, since we have that guy now, let's actually give him a color that I can recognize. And you're a horsey guy, so you get this weird
Horsey
icon.
guy. The cavalry is the horsey infantry.
Get that one, number 1, number 2. Great.
Found the PCDI. France is
How do
doing
we make you...
synthetic rubber. Fortification.
Make you black. I can make you black,
England,
sure.
the Burma Road, and the US is doing prepare intervention.
Now, where am I gonna use the horses to their maximum ability? Currently, nowhere. I would need a free tile I can move into and make an encirclement. There was one. It's not free anymore. Well, maybe.
Well, up here in... Yeah, no, that's not free. They're just moving in 4 divisions in there.
We'll try that up here. That might be bad.
What's when you go all the way along the coast, because this guy has nearly no organization?
Well, let's continue. Let's just see what happens.
You're defending that real nicely.
Oh. Are you reinforcing?
That's nice.
You are kind of reinforcing.
You're holding that pretty nicely. Yeah, they're wasting their stuff like crazy on you.
Can't afford to lose that.
Which is nice.
Well, I can, but I don't want to. That's the moment when we go speed 5 and realize that that was a bad idea. Oh, they have encircled 1. They did for a second.
Okay. The AI?
Yeah, the AI had a little encirclement of 4 divisions up there. That's the one I wanted to do.
Noise.
Holy, stop. Why are you not... I hate it when they do that. You come over here.
Come in here as well.
You come over here. You have enough divisions. You should be able to hold that. Why is there a gap? There shouldn't be a gap.
You're losing a ton of organization. Yeah, the Japanese managed to land in Xinjiang, in, what's it called, Guangxi Click. But I sent like 2 divisions of mine to help to hold the harbor. Also, they're running out of organization and should be killed soon-ish.
Somehow, my guys are too stupid to do what they're supposed to do.
Welcome to the world of a general. Just move there. There'll die soon. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I see that. Well, you have the Russians down there to help you. Weird as it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, just move out here and forget about that. Yes, I can. Can you stop attacking, you idiot?
Yeah, you're on pause, so that doesn't...
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Come on. I said move in there. What's so difficult about that?
Apparently everything.
Yeah. Not looking too well.
I'll just attack here.
Holy, that was close. When it says red 2.
It says red 2. Did you use like... Did you use like the last stand or the extreme punch through and stuff?
Nope. No.
You probably could use like the extreme punch through.
I don't want to. Well, let's have a look at that. So, force attack, last stand, and staff office plan. So staff office plan is relatively easy. You just get planning speed, which, you know, gives you a combat bonus. But it's okay. When you're attacking, that's fine. We're not attacking, so it doesn't help. Last stand, instead of organization damage, you take strength damage. So you lose a manpower. You need to reinforce. You're losing veterancy.
Yep.
So, yes, if you need to hold a tile really, really desperately, that's the one you go for, because then you will only... Well, you will not get pushed out of the way, you will get deleted from the map before you get pushed out of the way.
Pushed out of the way, yep.
So, yeah, okay, I can understand that if, if you're holding...
a critical tile and it takes
like that.
Takes you a couple of days till the units get there, yeah.
Yeah, if you're holding Istanbul, for example.
Yep.
And you don't want them to cross the strait, that's perfectly viable to do. Other than that...
If you can support Istanbul within 7 days, otherwise it doesn't help you either.
And if you don't have the issue that you don't have any guns. I mean, if we were playing Russia and we had 150,000 guns and 6 million manpower, I would have that on all the time.
True.
Let them just shovel in 6 million manpower. I don't care, let us lose them. I mean, we can do the same here. We do have the manpower, we don't have the equipment. So that's just a thing where you can stop training and just reinforce.
Same as for the forced attack. You lose.
Yeah.
You lose no organization, but.
No.
Manpower.
If the attack wins, everything is fine. Otherwise, once the attack is done, you don't have a division anymore. It's gone.
True.
That's what I read here.
Yeah.
Cannot retreat while attacking. And you're taking strength damage instead of organization damage, so you will never stop attacking because you never run out of organization.
True.
So that
For 7 days.
division will die. That's like a Kasserine Pass thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I reinforced that for a second or two. Seems to be holding.
Seems to be holding.
Days.
I'll hold it all.
I have no idea why these guys are attacking. They shouldn't be attacking. Is that the Russians? No, that's me. Don't attack that. Don't be stupid. Still kind of holding that.
Not going anywhere.
So where are my horses? Are they supposed to be?
Out of organization.
And of course there's units everywhere here. We can't just go in there and attack. There's no way to do an encirclement here. They have divisions to cover the whole freaking front line. I hate them.
Damn Japanese!
Yeah, we don't. That's the issue. No, go around.
What they're doing anyways, the Japanese. National research policy for the moment. Yeah, you're trying to do this attack again. And we delete those 2 units. Awesome.
Everything green. Green is good.
And support attack over here as well. Brings us up to 49. There goes the 1 division. And there goes the last division. 2 days, 1 day,
Holy
3
crap.
days.
Where are all of you going? Are you crazy? Go back. Oh, they're doing this again.
Your troops?
Yes. So you're doing that. That's working out rather nicely. Are my horses here? No. Well, they're working on it. Kinda. Alright, let's see what happens. Can you have an eye on my front line and see if anything turns red?
Okay.
Try a couple things here.
In order to aid our war against Japan, Britain has improved their infrastructure and constructed air bases along the Burmese border. Repel the running dog. That's the only thing I can click on this pop-up. Yeah, your front is all green at the moment.
That's good. The same thing cannot be said for the rest of China. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
Well, still holding all green.
Am I getting attacked here? No.
Instead of doing that, guys, you do this. This harbor is completely...
Freaking horses! Get going!
Still all green.
Decisions available. What do we have? Army reform!
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. I did it.
Does that cancel our last army...
What?
Army corruption? No, still 16%. So we have to do it probably one more time.
Oh.
Oh, you got the same pop-up now?
No.
You didn't get the expand Burma Road pop-up? You know, no. Japan invaded Quick or whatever it's called, Guangxi Clink, and now they have moved they're moving all their troops north to the border. So all it took was an attack from Japan on their home territory, so they start to move up all their troops. Same goes for Yuan.
Who was attacked who?
Japan has attacked in the south, Guangxi Clink.
Yeah.
And now they moved all their troops out of Guangxi Clicks up to north towards the border.
Ah, alright.
Yep.
That's what you meant.
Yep, they're coming to fortify the borders here. Everybody. Same goes for Yuan. Sent their troops as well.
Alright. Whatever.
Might be helpful at the end. Yeah.
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
True. There is that. That's another harbor that needs to be covered. Just in case Japan gets any weird ideas.
Exactly.
So far you made halal. Everything's still green for your front. Where are you working with your horses? Up there. I see.
Somewhere where it doesn't really matter.
You're trying to cut off those 4 divisions up in the north, I guess, huh?
I'm trying a lot of things, yeah.
That looks
If I
still
ever get there.
good. Eastern China, another naval invasion, which we should hold quite easily.
Come on. Now, counterattack. Push.
Okay, Swan Li Gent falls ill. One of our generals falls ill. I think that the horsey general fell ill.
Yeah, your general.
No, it's your general. Horsey general.
Perfect. Why do you get that power and I don't?
Horsey general is ill. Yep, there he is. Sick. Leader skill bonus minus 50%.
Great.
Cannot use combat abilities.
Also great. Those guys are cut off. Still holding. Yeah, mostly. Looking good. 3 divisions everywhere. Seems to be fine. More or less. Getting attacked all the time is not nice.
Well, it's still all green though. From time to time it shortly turns yellow. For the attack on Yan'an. Just turning the green to yellow, yellow to green.
Yeah, that's the one we almost lost where it said red 1 or red 2.
We actually have a free military naval yard. Should we build another ship? Or just leave it?
Oh, that's finally done?
Yeah.
No.
I'm guessing we just leave it because...
We'll just use resources, probably. Let's see, what could we do? We could do convoys, that's steel.
Yeah, just leave it for the moment, I would say, huh?
So there's nothing there that I want. What are we doing? Where are we? What do we need to repair? There's some damaged forts. Still working on that freaking factory. We should probably change to construction repair for a while.
Yep.
That out of the way. Almost have enough political power to do stuff. With that army reform we should be good then, right? Where is army corruption? Minus 16, minus 16, minus 10.
I don't know if...
This will remove...
Does it remove it in the beginning or when it is done?
Oh, removes national spirit army corruption. Says it right there. When it's done, after those 74 days.
Cool.
And then we can work on lessons of war and remove the incompetent officers. What exactly is that? Daily command power gain multiplier minus 70%, which is quite a bit. I mean, command power, yeah, okay.
But still, yeah, if we don't have the malus, you might get some bonuses in the attacks again here and there. Otherwise, we are still holding all the harbors, we are still holding all the fronts. Japan is working now on national war industry, Soviets are working on the anti-fascist diplomacy.
Speaking of Soviets...
Poland is preparing for the next war, Germany is doing nothing really threatening, Italy is doing nothing threatening.
Oh.
France, of course, isn't doing anything threatening. Spain and England neither, Yugoslavia also not. Why do I click on Yugoslavia?
Send us land, please. Look at that.
US is doing war plan orange. So they're gonna go and embargo Japan. Japan.
Is there anybody who likes us? No.
No.
That's pretty desperate.
Sums it up very easily. Anybody likes us? No.
No, there's nobody here. Forget it.
All the troops have reached the front, though, it looks like, or nearly all the troops have reached the front from our allies. So we might start to push back the enemy. If they all attack in a decent manner. If we wouldn't be paused.
The air wings here. Does that do anything? We'll see. I'm still just trying to drive a wedge in between some troops so we can delete some from the map, and always when I'm nearly there, they reinforce at that point, and I don't know where those troops come from. It's really annoying.
They pushed us back with the losses a bit. Well, just us, it's still like half. They have lost 300k, Japan has lost 300k, we have lost 143. There is another attack on Eastern China. Again with 8 divisions, no marine divisions though, so no chance of you landing actually. Okay, Yinan is red again.
Yeah.
How long is this general ill? Does it say that?
A long, long time.
Oh yeah. 40 more days. So probably just got the flu.
Yeah, exactly.
Man flu.
Chicken pox.
Yeah. He's kind of dying, he thinks. But he actually isn't.
Those suckers.
Yeah.
That is a cutoff right there.
You're doing okay-ish. You're doing
now,
okay
if our lovely faction partner would actually do something with that cutoff that I have worked so hard to achieve, that would be nice.
to provide. We just need 29 more political power and we can get rid of the freaking stupid offices. You're doing that, you're doing that. Everything's green up here right now. I was going to say you have 3 empty provinces, but I was just zoomed down too far. So
Yeah, I know that issue.
never mind.
Oh, believe me.
That's actually okay-ish. You're deleting that one, or pushing that one back, I should say. Sangsi Yutan. Oh, that's this one over here. Yep, that looks about right. That's still all green.
Did I kill that or did he move out? I don't know.
There is no harbor on this side. You're still guarding the harbor down there, which is good. Support weapons have been done.
Yep. Still not gonna do the guns.
Still don't do the support equipment. Go for mountaineers? Nah. It's too expensive, huh?
That's bollocks. Let's see. Around 39, we can do production efficiency cap again. Well, we're not in 39,
No,
not yet.
39,
Dispersed industry.
We could go for mechanical computing, which gives us faster research time, but with just one.
Yeah, because that leads down to encryption and stuff.
Yeah.
It just takes a while to get there.
Excavation one?
There's nothing that helps immediately, that's the issue. Again.
That's true as well.
But we can do the guns. Takes 110 days, and then get the next bonus. Yeah. Let's do the guns and get them out of the way.
Sure.
Alright, so let's do something with these horses. I want you
Gun-wise, we're still good.
on that line, technically. So many here. Oh wow, there's way too many troops up here. There's no way I can do anything good.
Nobody that can do anything.
It looks pretty nice until you zoom in.
Yep. So, looks good and holy crap.
And notice they're everywhere, yeah.
Defense-wise, you're still good. I mean,
Oh, we have guns. 8,000 almost. I'm probably gonna start another push in a little bit. Yeah, just to keep them busy.
yeah.
Otherwise occupied. Horses, get an offensive line going here.
Well, I'll need to take the DLC so far on that Russia. I like it.
Works for me.
Yeah, it's 1 AM in Switzerland as well. So that's
Same over here.
yeah.
We're not gonna do too long here. I mean,
well. Yeah, but I still need to take a short toilet break.
You can do that, and I guess we just do pause here.
I think you can keep it running actually.
Alright, I'll keep it running.
Because I'm not under attack. You see if Eastern China becomes a skull, you just have to quickly check for the naval invasions. But so far we held off all the invasions. So it takes me about 2 minutes, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Bye-bye, horsies. Anybody who can help us? No, not really. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, there's nothing in here that really helps. That guy.
Commander, I'm back.
Mm-hmm. So this is going, yeah, another 43 days for the army reform.
Very nice.
60 division plan is going to run out, but there's nothing we can do about that. I can't really train more right now.
No,
what else do we have?
On that Russia, I'm from the Swiss German part.
Okay, well,
I speak very badly French.
Yes, or any other language.
Yeah, he didn't need to know that now. He just joined the channel.
You kind of gave it away.
He would have figured that out rather fast.
Oh, probably.
Well, I was going to say you can rush behind them, but that rather doesn't really help you with the horses.
No, but I'm gonna attack now. Just because I can.
Well, you would have a multi-angle attack then. If you can encircle those 4 divisions.
What, where?
Up in the north. Where your 9 horse divisions have a push plan.
Yeah, if my 9 horse divisions survive the next 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, they're under attack.
Won't.
Yeah, I see. I see the problem there.
Because our lovely faction partner isn't doing his job at all.
He waits till his army is completely prepared.
Anyway,
before he
attack.
starts to engage. You're doing that, you're holding that, that's nice.
Can't attack while I'm getting attacked. It's true. Oh wow, that is immediate push.
Wow. The tank of course still holds, but all the other pushes works out rather nicely with orange. Still good on guns so far.
Come on horsies, they are completely out of organization up there. Horse, push. Kill it. Boop. Turn from red to green 95.
To green 95.
Great. Yeah, I can't let them encircle me there. That's just not a thing. And my divisions are getting pushed out of the way, so I need to kill those before it's too late. Ah, crap! Look at that. That's exactly what I meant.
How much did you lose? None?
None so far, but they have
organization
reconnected. They're gaining organization, and from 98 down to nothing.
To nothing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh look, I have the same bulge I had last time. That's what she said.
Not as... Welcome to World Women's Day.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but you just joined the live stream. Your account got hacked in Discord. Well, the Discord link is in the stream description. If you want to rejoin Discord, feel free. Just will be a while till the end of the stream till I actually go into Discord to assign you the new role then. Ah, you're finally pushing out the tank there. Nice, 91 green.
Yeah, I just stopped attacking, it's not worth it.
92 green. No naval invasions.
That's what he just said.
Another 8 naval invasion. As long as you don't bring marines, you won't be able to land here, Japan. I say that, but I guess their divisions get stronger with every attack. Well, to bring more artillery and stuff like that. So probably shouldn't be that confident.
No, you shouldn't. But you are.
I am.
That's just the kind of person you are.
That's true. You actually pushed out the tank, he's gone. But they just reinforced the province with something.
I'm holding? Yes, I am holding. Kinda.
You're too foul, which means in English you're too lazy. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm not too active on Discord anymore. Well, that's not true, but I'm not active as I should be, like YouTuber-wise. Like doing,
Is it mine? No, it's not mine.
linking every video I upload and every stream and stuff, which I'm not doing in Discord.
Yeah, no.
Which
well,
which I kind of should do. You might get 2 troops encircled up there.
what?
Nope,
Where?
they filled out. Good, never mind.
Yeah, no, that you know, it's number crunching.
It's number crunching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you defended that marvelously. There we go. We have the I got the infantry leader trait as well from my infantry officer, which now means he gets the ambusher, which means more entrenchment for all my Coast Guard units.
Yeah. And the whole encirclement in the north is basically blown up. That looked good for a very short time.
For a very short time, and then it was gone.
Yeah, and then it was just grab.
Infantry leader gives infantry division 15%, and then max entrenchment plus 10. Which means the entrenchment of those guys is automatic. Oh, it's going up now from 13% to 33%.
You are going to come down here.
8 days max
Just
entrenchment
get
will be
organization back,
reached.
and then we will see where I use you next.
That's good. Japanese, how much manpower they got left? Let me check. Between 250 and 335. Okay. So they still have a lot of manpower for a little while.
We lost
I mean,
180,000 and they lost 380,000. That is actually not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Unfortunately, they capitulated. Just got rid of it, so we don't see communist China in there anymore.
It would be nice. They made the Shaanxi their puppet. So if we rush the capital, does the puppet capitulate? And they are completely cut off from their own supply? That would be cool. I totally
How much point? It's just 3 victory points. I don't think so. I don't think they will capitulate immediately. It would be cool, but I don't think they will. You're not using the field marshal's trade, I see, huh? With the special frontline thingy.
No, I'm doing this by myself.
Yeah, that's good. What you're actually training at? I wanted to check. Skilled staffer. What does this? Yeah, I clicked on the wrong thing again. What does the skilled staffer does for us? Skilled staffer would give us
Beast on attack. Thank you.
24 armies, which we are doing. +6 to general's max army size. Okay.
That's also not working.
And this one gives the general even a bigger army size. Okay, I see. Urban assault specialist. Now we are just defending, so don't get that one. Not really fighting in winter either. So yeah. And we can do the lessons of war.
Can we do that right now?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, which would remove our incompetent officers. Should I?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
So that leaves us with 60 army experience. Is there anything we need to do? I could make the horses bigger. That sounds weird.
I can make the horses bigger.
Well, kinda, right? So let's see, well... If I were to do a full 20 combat with horse division, what would that look like?
Building slot, that doesn't really help us. War propaganda against Japan, we are good. War propaganda wise.
6,000 infantry equipment, which we do have, and we're gaining.
Nah, we don't have any support.
Make that the elite
so yeah.
unit here. Probably not the best idea, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Shut up. Yeah.
That's okay. Well, Polish, I can't read Polish or Russian.
Losing 1,000 infantry
English or
equipment
German
a day is not bad.
How much losing what?
No, just losing 1,000 infantry equipment a day. Well, it's probably because I just reinforced the horses.
Just the horses?
Yeah. I just gave them 6,000.
Ah, okay. Infantry. Combat width of 60. Of 20.
Yeah, of 60, that's good.
Combat width of 60.
They stopped attacking across the river. They have full organization and strength there right now. They're only pushing in the west. No, it's not awesome. It's them, not me.
Yeah, I know. I meant it sarcastically.
Uh-huh.
Don't. Why do you file out? You have like 100% organization. You stupid idiot. They're gonna get a harbor. No. No, they don't. Ha! Managed to reinforce the enemy harbor quickly enough.
Without organization, of course it fires out. Or is it, you mean the Russian? Or whatever that is.
Move in. 21 days, yeah, sure. You be there now. Awesome.
Now they're attacking.
Just hold that for a little while. Thank you.
Big tank.
Yeah, waste your organization in this attack. Come on, attack a bit more.
Good idea.
Managed to... Ooh, that was close. We nearly lost the harbor in Guangxi-Klik.
I saw that. I even zoomed in.
Hoo. Well, you still hold the one province across the river. Yeah, we are back up to plus 60 a day.
Yeah, well, they're not attacking, so yeah.
Which is kind of nice. The horses need to be replenished.
It is sort of nice.
One guy is gonna get pushed out in a second. Nah, he should be holding. How deeply dug in are you two guys anyways? You are dug in completely, you not so much. Okay. I see.
Nowhere to break through.
Let me see. Yeah. Just in case. One more down there. Otherwise, no harbor attacks anywhere. They started attacking again, but yeah, they have like 22 divisions in the two communist China republics, provinces.
Mm-hmm.
Age of Empire 3, Companies of Heroes. Age of Empire 3, I'm pretty sure I played it. I played all the Age of Empire games. And I definitely know I played Company of Heroes. I loved the Age of Empire games. Back when they were new. Company of Heroes, awesome game. I wish they would do a third one. I didn't like Company of Heroes 2 as much as I did like the first one. I really liked the missions and the storyline which was in there. Which was kind of awesome. Oh yeah, waste all your organization on attack on this harbor. Age of Empires is just... Yeah, I'm actually thinking about buying What is it? The remastered edition, which is coming out next year? Oh, this year actually. But there are a lot of good games coming out this year. I'm thinking about registering for the pre-alpha of Phoenix Point, which is kind of a company XCOM 2 game. Steel Harvest.
There you go.
Don't know when that will be coming out. And which I will get in April is
PixArk.
BattleTech.
PixArk.
What's PixArk?
Arc?
Arc in pixel?
Yeah, Minecraft style.
Minecraft style?
It's the same studio that did Dark and Light. You know, the mother company of Studio Wildcard.
Yeah.
And they're doing PixArk, which looks a little bit like...
You have a red attack on Seng Soul.
Yeah.
Fourth International. Fourth International, I mean, they demand the Sudetenland, the Germans. What else is a good game coming? I'm kind of tempted to buy Surviving Mars.
Hashtag Tank Lost Harbor. Hashtag Scryptar has done nothing wrong.
I haven't lost the harbor yet.
No. You could actually, well, as soon as that attack ends, you should probably just counter-attack and kill them with one unit.
Yeah. As soon as the attack is over, because they are run out.
Yeah, it was over twice.
I'm checking. Okay, yeah, I was actually zooming around for a little bit.
Yeah, he was zooming around. Look at this guy. The Allies have been formed.
France, Britain. Finally, we are already at war since forever.
Fan-freaking-tastic. Drive up the war attention. Give us things to do.
You have enough things to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But as soon as Japan joins the whole thing with, you know, Germany attacking Poland and whatnot, which is still a year off.
Yep.
We might actually be able to get help from the Raj.
Maybe.
I just don't think how we can. No, we're not going to hold that long. That's just the thing.
Yeah, the holding is working out pretty nicely, though.
Yeah. Sort of.
Sort of. Okay, I see that.
Counter-attacking not so much.
I counter that with B move to here.
Still waiting for an opening where I can just rush in and quickly encircle half the army. A woman can dream.
A woman can dream. How long will you hold that? Just hold out until my division gets there, at least.
Should we just naval invade Tokyo and be done with it?
Do we have the ships for it?
Nah. Do we have ships? Yeah, 4. They're somehow still alive.
No, you go here. Thank you. So I'm gonna save that harbor as well.
Yeah, with the current engagement rule of do not engage, it's no wonder they are still alive. I hate it when
I'm surprised I haven't cocked up so badly that we have already lost.
Don't jinx it! Don't even talk about it.
How long can you hold that? You don't have... Okay, the guns have been researched.
Yeah.
Don't have enough organization to do that, actually. There's nobody in this harbor, there's nobody in this harbor, so I can actually send either. Well, you stay here. Yeah, you stay here, actually, so you can actually move over here.
Let's see if we can do something good there.
Can you be moved to at least here?
One is green, on full strength, looking okay. Do it 7,000 plus. I'm not gonna change out those guns, otherwise we'll be dead in 2 seconds.
I nearly clicked on it, so we have half-dented equipment.
You did that before. That was the funniest day of my life.
3 planes and a destroyer. Well, that was the end of the stream anyway, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. He says confidently, even though he doesn't believe himself.
Yeah, well.
He's still holding that harbor, that's good.
Hainan? Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, still nearly... They lost still more than double as us, nearly 300k more than we did, actually. It's kind of nice.
They reinforce this crap because they're just stupid to do it themselves. Yeah, the whole Eastern Front is just stalemate. It's nothing happening.
Yeah.
I could use these 24 divisions or 23 divisions somewhere else, but then they would just rush in and that's it.
True. You're holding that back nicely. Okay, one of the two divisions will fall out. We might lose a harbor down here. How long will this attack be going for? 11 more days.
Okay,
You run out of organization before that. This division should make it here in that time. Full organized division. Yeah, should be here before that. Nearly lost the harbor of Haiku.
War propaganda against Japan. Weekly war support +1. I don't need that. Thank you. I don't need any of those. That's completely bollocks. Already at war. Which isn't going too great.
Question is, should we research artillery and start producing it, then slowly move into...
With what?
Yeah, that's a big question, right?
We're barely keeping up with the guns as it is. We need more steel and more factories before we do anything. That's the issue right now. I mean, we can probably do with 2 rows of infantry equipment production and just, yeah, that should be fine. Those 10. Yeah, we should get started on that, definitely.
Because that would help with the breakthrough and actually also fighting the tanks.
At least,
and stuff.
yeah, at least a support company where it doesn't use up
Yeah.
as much, it would still help. Yeah, it's okay. Don't, you know.
Well, you said you did some math and Japan will run out of manpower in 8 months. If they're not on total mobilization. They are at extensive conscription yet and they have upped it to 500k. Approximately. We don't have spies or anything over there, so...
Sense of conscription, yeah, they have around 500,000 manpower, that is true. They still have way more factories than we do. They have twice the amount, 3 times the amount of divisions that we have. War economy is good for them. Infantry expert.
Ineffective bureaucracy.
None of that is nice. Long lance torpedoes, I don't like them. Hello! Supply consumption minus 10%, that helps.
And you have a
The
couple
next
of
one
red
doesn't help
defenses.
at all, but we will have to go through there anyway, so we're gonna continue. Once you start with the doctrines, you never stop until it's done, otherwise you will never get it finished. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing here? Stop that from happening.
You're gonna file out in a second, but my second Marine should get there in a time. Marine Coast Guard should get there in a time. I mean, they have a ton of troops here and they're holding. They should just start pushing the allies.
Are we going to reinforce here? Is that a thing? Hello?
Hello.
Stop. What are you doing?
Skilled staffer is going slowly up. Same goes for the infantry leader for the...
You're supposed to
Field
go there. What the hell? I have no idea what they're doing here. You also go there.
So instead of going there, because you managed to hold that, go back down there to this harbor.
That's back to 50 green, that's okay. Oh, this micro. I
Which
could do
song is
without all
that?
the micro.
Schwarzbraun ist die Haselnuss. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just like, that song sounds familiar somehow.
I wonder, where could you have heard about that?
Somebody sent me a link in Discord once. I don't
Oh,
remember
this
who it
attack
was.
isn't working at all. Interesting. Did not expect that.
Yeah, we're trying to hold them out to let them bleed out, but it's not really working in our favor right now.
They're not bleeding. Damn Japanese people, they're not bleeding fast enough.
Thank you for watching nearly every video of my Hearts and Iron series. Yeah, but you're completely right. That's the only thing we are doing right now, is trying to bleed out the Japanese.
We are trying to prolong this war as best as we can. This technically is a war of attrition, and we do have more manpower than they do, even though it doesn't look like it, but we're still on volunteers only.
Yeah, and we still have 2.1 million manpower for that.
We are gaining equipment.
By the way, can we get rid of the 9 power treaty somehow? No, not the 9 power.
Yeah.
Ineffective bureaucracy.
Yeah, we can get rid of that stuff somewhere down the line. Division attrition. No, I'm actually gonna go for the silent workhouse here. Let's have a look back in the focus tree and see what we could do.
Yeah, I'm actually checking that as well right now.
If we go down War of Resistance, which we finally can do because we have enough manpower in the field.
Ooh. Which one you said?
War of Resistance. Division defense on core territory 10%.
Yep. We should do that, I think.
Gonna do that right away. War of National Liberation.
Yep.
That's attack 10%. Then we have War of Anti-Imperialism. Attack bonus against Japan, defense bonus against Japan.
And Mangoku and...
Manchukuo. That's another 10%. Just outside core territory.
Yep.
Inside core territory, that would be 20% then, of course.
Of course.
So that's what we need.
Yep.
Since we just got rid of all the Malus. Industrial evacuations, that's unlocking a decision tree, so that's probably moving, the same as the Soviets are doing, moving everything to the east. We could probably move it to the southwest or something.
True.
Not that it helps. Scorched Earth tactics, that will probably leave them without much supply or organization, but then it's bad for us because we can't push back in. I don't know, I don't want that.
Yep.
Really.
What's the other one?
Well, yeah, it's a decision tree, so we can just move past that probably. Forced conscription, recruitable population, less war support, don't need that. Dare to die, minus 50% cost for force attack. Well, they're dying. We do have the points. I don't want them to die. So the war tree, those 3, definitely yes. So then we could go. Where is that?
The treaty is the one on the left, all the way on the bottom.
The treaty is also on the right.
Sorry, all the way on the right, on the bottom.
Yeah, invite foreign investors, and then you go down where they merge, renegotiate the unequal treaties. Don't really know what that does, but yeah. Yeah, that's what we looked at in the beginning, where I said we're going to talk about this.
When we get there.
Japan is done, if we ever going to make it there.
But I don't see where we can get rid of the bureaucracy thing.
That was somewhere. I have seen it earlier. I'm gonna look that up in between streams.
Yeah,
because
I'm sure it is somewhere. But yeah, that's not...
We have to decide which foreign investors we're gonna go with, and if we're not gonna go tanks right now, later it doesn't matter. Is there anything that helps us get artillery done? Oh, Burma Road. That's a focus we want to have. Because we have a decision tree for that already. Burma Road, that's something I think Britain has to do, and then we have to answer.
Britain already did the Burma Road.
Exactly, that's why that unlocked for us. So we could go British Corporation, Burma Road, local fighter production, that's not bad. Lido Road.
1 military factory, off map. Off map military factory, nice.
Yeah. 2 off-map military factory for the Burma Road, so that's actually not too bad.
How long we gonna still go on with the stream?
No, I'm done.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much the end. We're just discussing what we're gonna do next stream, probably. But yeah, because we are streaming now for basically 4 hours.
Yeah, 3.5 in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's gonna cover 2 weeks of YouTube episodes. Which is the 2 weeks that I am away, and once I am back, we will have to do this immediately again.
Continue with it.
For the 2 weeks that I'm here before I'm again away for 2 weeks. This will go on until summer break. It's going to annoy the crap out of me, but that's what we're gonna do. It's good for the guys watching because they know every 2 weeks they get a 4-hour stream.
Basically.
Twice.
Yeah, for you it's the single player as well tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I in the 2 weeks I'm here, we don't need to do a 4-hour stream. We can do 2 hours, we can do 3 hours or 2.5.
True.
And have it recorded a little bit in advance. So next stream for when I'm going away might actually be a little bit shorter because we already have like 3 or 4 episodes. But release was today.
And you're going on Monday, right?
No, on Saturday.
On Saturday already. Yeah, but you've been gone now for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm streaming today. On Thursday, I have to edit and cut and render and upload that tomorrow.
True.
Then tomorrow evening, I have to stream again. Or well, I don't have to, but I will stream again. I have to do that, rendering, editing, cutting, uploading, on Saturday morning. Then somewhere towards the evening, I have to start packing. And actually Sunday morning, then I will be on my way. And I will have to work on Monday. Because it's a business trip. And at the end of that, technically, you know, you leave your office on Friday and you can probably just go straight home. That's at least what I had planned. And then somebody, you might know him as Bendelin, reminded me that the next day is actually his birthday and I'm invited. And since my business trip is like
close to
30 kilometers from his house.
I understand that.
Yeah. So for everybody watching this part of the video, not the stream, that was probably a nice birthday party because this is the episode right afterwards.
Very nice.
So, yeah, okay. I didn't see anything on the spot. I will probably go through this. I haven't had the time to really prepare for this and you know, figure everything out.
True.
I'm pretty happy we're still alive.
Yeah, I'm surprised we managed to do that. I think the training we did with Ethiopia 2 weeks ago was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Get thrown into a hopeless position and just try to hold on. At least now, you know, the whole hopeless position thing, that's all Sun Tzu. Yep. At least now we're in the right country for those poems, almost. Yeah. Sun Tzu says, when Japan attacks, shit is gonna go down.
Shit is gonna go down. Every breath you take from the enemy is worth 2 breaths of your own. And stuff like that.
Those words.
With those words, if you haven't read Sun Tzu, I really recommend the book. It's a great book.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And
it's a good documentary. It takes about an hour and a half, and that sums it up quite nicely. Afterwards, you are either interested in reading it, or you don't care.
I haven't actually seen the documentary. I read the book because I was bored. And I was like, hey, nice book. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. Thanks for watching. For the guys who stayed here, sorry on that rusher that it is, that you just came back from work and we are ending it now. But that's just how life works sometimes.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, I need to edit it as well, which I will do right now, and then start to upload it. So tomorrow, when I'm done with my taxes, I'll be able to stream some single player or something like that.
That's what you do.
Yeah, because if I render it now, when I get up in about 3 hours, it should be rendered, and then the upload will take about, what is it, 10 episodes, about 5 hours? Yeah, I guess
well,
so. About
uploading 10 episodes for me takes about 2 hours.
Yeah, if I would compress it more, it would go as well.
But the rendering is what takes the most time. If you render 20 minutes of an episode, you usually render for 20 minutes.
That's right.
Usually 23 or 24 actually.
Correct.
When I'm rendering Minecraft, like I have a recording of 38 minutes, which happens in Minecraft, I render 45, 50 minutes.
Yep, same for me. If I would get a better graphics CPU, graphics processor unit, a better graphics card, it would go a bit faster, but
I don't even know if that's bottleneck. I would need an extra computer just for rendering, probably with an SLI Titans or something.
Yep. That would make it much faster.
But then again, if I had an extra computer for rendering, I would probably just put any crappy graphics card in there because that can run all day. I don't care.
That's right, and then the other one you can record and play.
Yeah,
that's what my goal is actually. But yeah,
we'll see.
It's not happening.
If I ever manage to earn money with this, you know, that money is getting reinvested. That's what I'm doing this for. It's not. I'm not earning this money and go off and buy me a fancy drone or something. No, it goes back straight into the computer. Either other games I can play so people can enjoy more stuff,
same for
or if I have enough, you know, on the bank, then I might just do an upgrade, more RAM, more graphics, more CPU.
Yep.
It's about time. By the end of this year, definitely I will need to upgrade, and that upgrade will be a full replacement.
Same for me, if I can manage to afford it.
Exactly. Otherwise, we'll have to do it in stages or whatever.
Correct. I was tempted yesterday. I have a credit card, I could buy it. I mean, I can't
Yeah.
live the rest of the month then,
I know
because,
that
but yeah. But anyway, we're just rambling on, guys. So one more time,
Yeah,
thanks for
doesn't matter.
for watching the stream. I really hope to see you guys in the next videos or stream.
Exactly.
See ya.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.